seems like a nice middle ground of like fun progression, but also you get a lot of wipes in, so it doesn't just end in like 2 or 3 weeks. So
Well, I think it's good for everybody because you can sit there and you can learn, like, okay, when you're reading a guide, you may not know why they're doing it specifically, and you can easier tailor based on like what your composition is or what you're doing, and being like, okay, well, actually, I have X number of this class. I can utilize it with this. We can do something completely different. And, just because you're doing something different doesn't make it wrong, which is, I think, what people get hung up on.
that's
Is
true.
that it's always just like, no, there's one way to do everything. It's what the guide said. Do it by the book. And then they never learn why the guide said to do it that way.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Sarah and I were in a guild at one time, and they were following methods guides exactly. Had to have the classes, you had to do the mechanics exactly the way Method did it, and this was when Method was like the #1 guild. And I think we'd get through like the first 3 bosses in Mythic, and that's basically where we would stop, is because we just didn't have world first rating players on the team that were capable of executing like 100% nearly every single time.
It is true.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today because obviously recruiting has been stressful on top of everything else going on. But I mean, I just can't imagine how much more like friendly and less stress it would be if we could do 10-man heroic rating. Because then you could have a pretty like, you could have like a team of 14 people to have some benches or alternates or schedule accommodations or whatever. But you wouldn't need to invite everybody from your high school graduating class just to get some bosses down. So
Well, when you're doing heroic, there's nothing saying you can't do 10-man heroic.
oh no,
Everybody
absolutely.
scales.
Yeah.
So it's like there is no like set number. The only thing that scales is like the gear you get. Obviously, there's thresholds, like if you have 10, 20, 30 people, that's it. So like doing 19, you're going to get less gear overall, which is why it's more incentivized to do 20. But the difficulty of the bosses and everything completely scales. There's no difference.
Yeah, I was talking
I
about
mean,
Mythic specifically, like for people who
Mythic,
want to
yeah.
do like the hardest stuff the game has to offer, but don't want to play social simulator, with like a huge group of people.
I don't know if 10 is enough. I would definitely say like 15 would be a middle ground.
I'd be very happy with 15.
Because 20 is like it's. I feel like 20 is just at that point where it's like you're always missing 2 or 3 people each time. And then 10, I feel like, is too small. Because when you get to a too small number of a group of people, then the mechanics just become wonky, especially with the mechanics that WoW does in raids. It's just, you put X number of something for a target. You have to have X number of people to soak.
Yeah.
So if you do 15, I feel like that's a better number.
Yeah. Gannon, did we get you in here?
Yeah, he's in
Yep.
group 8.
Oh Jesus! Again with this. All right. Yoink! There you go. Okay, cool. Thanks, Dialia. We got a stand-in healer right now. It's the player Gannon here in the voice chat. So we're gonna see how that goes. But I have a feeling he's gonna put us all to shame.
Oh, I wouldn't say that so quickly.
He will out-heal me.
All right. Cool. We should be good to go inside now.
file real quick.
Gannon, you have RC Look Console installed? Okay, looks like he does. Yeah, Dot, are you at the entrance?
Yeah, I'm already up here summoning.
Okay.
Thank you.
Not nice.
I was spamming it trying to catch you.
Thank you for the summon. Real quick, Lance, you put that you really wanted to get the brand ring, but there's no percentage attached to it. Did you upload a sim and then like maybe overwrite it? Okay, we are still waiting on Faded. He's zooming back from work, but he said he'd be on like literally any second. I've already chastised him. And then Lance, Cleanly, can you hear me?
Oh, sorry, I muted myself.
No, you're good, you're good.
Oh, yeah, I already changed it. It's 2% something.
Okay, it was 2% something. Okay, yeah, it's really stupid that if you mark it as important that it overrides it, but in the future just make sure you only put a comment and don't change the actual like actually maybe I can change it on the back end for you.
It's good now. I got what I need there.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure everybody gets their chance. Yeah, it seems like it's a good ring. Alright, we'll go over general strategy, just changes while we have everybody here and we're waiting for Faded. So a few corrections and a few, for lack of a better word, clarifications from yesterday. Yes, thank you, Dot. One of the biggest changes is that we're not going to be stacking 2 people up at a time whenever we get the individual circles that spawn the tornadoes. Instead, we're just going to group up near the edge if there's room. If there's not, you can just kind of stand offset. Hey, Faded. And then try, everybody, hopefully, please, has the weak auras that I posted and alerted you about earlier. But one of those is just a direction, like it tells you where the tornadoes are going to go. And the gist of it is that one always spawns wherever you're facing, so like it'll just be shooting straight out of you going forward, and the other 2 will go back in kind of like a peace sign, you know, pattern. So ideally, what you want to be doing, if you watch me, my new tune model over here, you want to stand near the edge with your back to the edge, pointing inward, but not directly at the raid group. So try to like aim your tornado where people are not located. And some tornadoes are going to hit some people. They don't do that much damage. But just try to do that, because the other big mechanic is something that I didn't fully understand until yesterday. So whenever we soak with a tank, thank you, Sarah. Whenever we soak with a tank, 3 things are going to happen. The first thing that's going to happen is that you're going to get a damage absorb shield, a healing absorb shield. So you're going to be in dire straits. What we're going to do, at least for the first phase, to make it a little bit easier on healers, is after you soak the first time, you're immediately going to pop a health stone. And again, that's only going to be half the group at first, and then when the other group soaks, they'll use a health stone when they get it. We'll save potions for the intermission phase, because I think some people get really low during that phase, and people can get a little bit spread out. But health stones we're going to use during that first soak. So you're going to get an absorb shield. When the shield is taken off, you are going to spawn a giant puddle on the ground that will not... oh yeah, can somebody sim for Faded real quick? He just posted it in the thing.
I'm already on.
Thank you. So whenever your absorb shield gets healed all the way, you're going to drop a puddle on the ground that is not actually a puddle. It's just an AoE on the ground that you need to stand out of and make sure that people aren't in. And then I think that's actually all of it. The other really important thing is the part where we soak. Not soak. I'm totally out of it today. I haven't slept at all. The part where we need to get back into melee in order to bait, that is going to cause an eruption when it first spawns, in addition to leaving a puddle on the ground, and that eruption will basically one-shot you. So big priority is not only baiting those close to melee so we don't fill up the whole room, but also immediately getting out of them so that people don't get popped. I was looking at the wipe logs from yesterday, and that was one of the things that was dealing the most damage to people. Yep, I think that's the bulk of it. Other than that, we have 4 healers now. Thank you, Gannon, for joining us today. And so our healer checks should get a lot easier. And other than that, prioritize mechanics as always. Faded or Sarah, did I forget anything that we talked about?
Did you go over the new strategy we're trying to implement? I just got here, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was trying to catch people up while you were getting on. I was just telling people about, yes, that we're not stacking up 2 at a time anymore for the tornadoes, and that we're using a Hellstone on the absorb shield the first time, and that we're making sure that we don't drop our absorb shield AoE on top of ourselves and other people.
Okay, was that all you talked about?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
What's up? We're lusting on pull. We're not saving it for the intermission. Even though there's a damage amp, there's too much movement to really get use out of it.
Okay, well, real quick, I talked to Sky, Sarah about this. When we were going over logs, I noticed a lot of people were standing in things that could have been avoided, and it was brought to the tank's attention that we're not getting the boss far out enough, and people kind of have to sit and stuff. So something that I want to try for the first couple pulls, see if it works out. What I mean, first couple, we're going to clear it on the first pull. What I want to do is, instead of stacking on the tanks and we're all standing in front of the boss to bait, to drop the puddles, whatever we do, the tanks are going to try to pull him out a little further from those permanent circles, and I want everyone stacking behind the boss, because a problem that I noticed every single pull but didn't think much of it was anytime it was time for us to pull him away, we had to run through puddles. It was the temporary runs, but nonetheless we had to run through it. So what I want everyone to do is we're going to be stacking behind the boss. When those temporary puddles drop, we're going to get out of it real quick, and then when it's time to bait, just like yesterday, I'll let you know everyone needs to be in melee range. We need to bait. We need to get behind the boss. Any questions?
No questions, but one more comment, because it was something that we messed up on. And I'm just putting in Faded's sims right now.
Thank you.
Yeah. The other thing that was really messing us up yesterday was that the tank was always in a different location whenever we needed to soak with them, and obviously there's a lot of visual shit during this fight, so the tank will try to be like basically in between where the boss is now and the edge of the room where possible. So whenever you know that you need to soak, just start running toward, from our perspective right now, would be the left side of the boss. If we're going to be doing damage from behind the boss, it'll be to our right. But just try to move toward the middle of the room a little bit, and everyone stack. And again, if you don't soak your balls, there were a lot of unsoaked balls yesterday, and so the best strat for that is whenever we get knocked back, yeah, take all the balls to the face. But whenever we get knocked back, as soon as we get knocked back, the balls will spawn. So the further out you are, obviously don't get in the lava, but get to the edge of the room, because your balls will spawn on you at the edge of the room, and that'll give you a lot more time to collect them. You know, if you're in melee range, it would basically just hit him immediately. But yeah, just prioritize grabbing those. Don't stress too much about damage during that phase. Hit the boss when you can, but it's not going to be the end of the world if you have to dodge for a mechanic or something. Okay, Faded, I got your logs uploaded, and then Dahlia and Keone's. Alright, cool, thank you. I don't think it'll matter too much, but just in case. Alright, let's eat some food and get this party started.
Good enough. Yeah, I don't really care. Nothing's really gonna drop for me, so I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I've got some champion gear still, but I will always prefer that it goes to people in the raid, because that seems to make people happy, and I enjoy gearing up through Mythic Plus this season.
Can the tanks get assists, please?
I guess.
The only things I need are off of Barak, really, so.
I don't think there's like anything I need at this point.
Yeah.
There's a couple upgrades, but...
And then real quick, I'm going to fix the group so that Nut is in with the right people. So we've got Nut, we've got the Ret Pallies. Doesn't look like we have our rogues on tonight. So is there anybody else that needs to go in that group with Nut for the totem? Serva, that's right. And Bull. Okay, cool. Thank you. And the blood decays. Ret Pally gets nothing. Okay. Oops.
I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah, shit.
Blood DKs are people too.
Yeah. Tanks are people too. Come on.
Apparently. Oh.
Red Pallies will benefit from if they're still running that one talent.
Okay, there you go. That's the right group.
And most would be.
Alright, let's check bugs. I need a flask. Nut needs a flask. Faded needs a flask.
Dang it.
Can I get some lock rocks?
Yes, let's get another lock rock up. Everybody check your runes as well.
To buy runes, please.
What type?
Draconic Augment rune.
Oh, augment runes, never mind.
Yeah, right. No, I meant like buzzing runes and stuff. Demi, your durability is getting low, so just keep an eye on that. I've got repair bots, so just let me know when it starts to get like sub 15. Yep. Alright. Everybody, deep breath. We're gonna get through this. Why can't you use that? Oh, because you have to have 18, yeah. Okay.
Deep breath, everyone. Alright, we got circles coming up, bring them to the edge. Do not stack.
Special coming.
Stack on the tank. Okay, I need you to bait these behind the tank. Everyone get behind the tank.
Step.
Behind the tank. Alright, let's bring them back. Let's give them enough room so the DPS can sit behind the boss though. And bring the circles to the edge.
Special coming.
Oh, fuck! I have both. How did I have both?
That didn't happen.
I literally had the tornado one and the stack one.
That can
the
happen.
tank got got the soak.
Yeah, the tank it can happen for the tank. So if you have to soak the circle, you never want to stand directly in the center because the tank could have a tornado circle. Because who it targets is random.
Alright,
I've just never had them both. My bad.
Get your orbs, and we need to stack up, make it easier on the healers. Stack on movement.
Pick up Sarah, please.
Inside. Out. And back in.
Viola, can you pick up Sarah?
I am also dead.
Oh, you're dead. Sorry. Okay. It has to be faded then.
Got it. I'm bringing him back.
We get 2 red peleys.
Yeah, we do. I thought about that as I said it.
Alright, bring these to the edge. And soak on the tank.
Tank, please move more to the middle of the room.
Middle. I need to take it, sir? Oh, it's yours.
Watch your step.
At what point did you want me to take him more towards the... Is that for the,
for the soaks. For the tank soaks, tanks need to be standing...
Target you.
Like right here.
Special coming.
Jesus, why won't my ping work? Alright, whatever.
Like here? Oh, that's not what I mean.
I'll point it out. I'll put it out later, it's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Watch your step.
Baiting. Alright, wipe it up. That was a test pull. We're just testing.
Okay, that was 100% my fault.
Watch your step.
So then if I get both again, you want me just to stand where we normally have the soaks then, I'm assuming? Just knowing that there's going to be other things coming out of me?
I'm pretty sure if you get both, you're getting one-shotted, so we must be missing something in the mechanics.
I don't think if you take
It's possible for them to get both.
If you get both, it's only like 300k extra damage, and they have a decent delay between the two.
Okay.
So
cool.
you can totally just like death strike it or something.
Okay, so I guess just go about it normally.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing that's dangerous about it is she's gonna spawn tornadoes.
Yeah, which can do like 400,000 or something if they hit the other people in the soak. So just be careful.
But if she's facing the boss, and if people stand on her left and her right, they'll never get hit by the tornadoes. Because tornadoes always go directly in front of you, back left, back right.
Yeah.
Great, it looks like that weapon's putting in some work for you.
That's awesome.
Oh, your weapon finally dropped?
Happy boy.
Heck yeah.
28 or 29 runs of 18 through 20 rises.
Love to see it.
I like how the same day I offered to help him because our weapon comes from the same place as the day he decides to get it.
Now, Sky, I'm gonna do this, and you feel free to say no, but my OCD is killing me. Can you swap groups 2 and 4 so that, you know,
True.
there isn't just a giant hole in raid frames?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Mine is not set up that way, but I'll definitely do it. I just have mine so that it's like automatically sorted by tank, healer, DPS.
Yeah, I can't do that.
No, it's all good.
I don't do that just that way. If I want to only heal group 1, it's not like who's in group 1.
Yeah. Alright, grab food. Soulstone on me, please.
I'm running back. I was in a lava.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to run back too, because you didn't get me?
I'll get you. Where are you? Way over there?
In the lava on the other side, yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So you want the soak to be like right here?
Okay, yeah. Demi, do me a favor. Just come over here with me. So, Demi, you stand right there. Alright, Demi's the boss, right, in this situation. So, here, everybody back up from him. If Demi's the boss, tanks, when you get the soak, need to stand right here. So because you have melee behind the boss, you have melee in front of the boss, and you have ranged all over the place. So it's and people are going to be lining up along the edge to deposit their tornadoes. So if the tank is always to the immediate right of the boss from the boss's perspective, then everyone who needs to soak knows exactly where to go. They don't have to look for the tank and for the swirly.
Okay, so you want the active tank to be basically in the middle ring.
Yes, and you will have, I think, a bit of time to swivel if you need to. So, like, I think you can basically just stand in front of the boss most of the time, and then once you get the soak, here, Demi, keep standing there. But once you get the soak, just go like this, boom, and we'll all meet right here.
Got it.
Cool. All right, thank you for being the boss, Demi. All right.
Always.
Okay, for this pull, let's all remember we're trying to sit behind the boss at all times unless we need to drop circles or soak.
Can we get int buff, warrior buff, and Dracthyr buff? Warrior buff, please. Thank you. All right.
How did we get so many colorblind people in our guild?
I love it.
Haters gonna hate.
10% of men. It's gonna happen.
Hey, I am not hating. I'm just stating a fact.
Okay, since the tank is going to be walking inside for the soak, just you gotta be real on it. Alright, circles to the outside. Get ready for the soak.
Special coming.
Tank soak.
Perfect.
Take him back soak. Watch for tornadoes. Alright, I need everybody behind the boss. Behind the boss. Everybody behind the boss. Every single person. Alright, let's bring him back. Let's give him enough room so DPS can step behind him.
Target you.
That's good. Outside, tank soak, tank soak. Tornadoes. And everyone behind the boss. Alright, let's bring him back. Alright. Don't like it.
Phase change.
If you get thrown, everyone stack on moon. Inside, when you can.
Grab your orbs.
Out. Out. Back in. In. Mega out. Mega out. Back in. Alright, let's get back to our spots.
Phase change.
We got a little slot in here if we can get him in there possibly. Oh, I'm.
Yeah, if you can get him in there.
Yes.
Target you.
Alright, we got tank soak coming up. Get ready.
Special
Tank soak.
coming.
Very nice. Tank soak.
Use a health stone if you haven't and you just soaked.
Alright, everyone behind the boss. Everyone behind the boss. We are way too far out. We gotta bring him back pretty far, Sarah. Alright, I cannot have ranged that far out. Get ready for the tank soak.
Special coming.
Tank soak. Watch for tornadoes. I need everybody behind the boss right now. Behind the
Watch your
boss.
step.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Stage 2's coming up.
Pick up Ganon.
Phase change. Watch your step.
Alright, I need everybody to stack. Melee and ranged.
Get on your balls.
Inside. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. And back to our
Phase
spot.
change.
Alright, everyone stand behind the boss
Target you.
and get your circles out. Tank soak, tank
Special
soak.
coming.
Very nice, Sarah. Everybody behind the boss. Every single person behind the boss right now. Behind the boss, please.
Watch your step.
Let's back him up a little bit more.
Watch your feet.
Watch the circles. And get ready for the tank soak. Tank soak.
Okay, I have tornadoes too. Just so you know.
Watch your
Behind the
step.
boss. Behind the boss.
Phase change. Watch your step.
Everybody stack on moon. Get your orbs. And cooldowns if you have them.
Alright, quick wipe. Let's do it. Let's run it back. And do not release. Do not release.
Phase change.
Alright. That was a lot better. I think some people just got caught out by random stuff. And then, I don't really understand, it doesn't seem like the tanks are supposed to get both mechanics at the same time.
It's 100% possible. I mean, it happened to us. It happened on Liquid. It happened like they don't.
It's not. That's not what's killing anyone. I don't think.
Right. That's not
For
that
sure.
dangerous, actually.
Okay.
It's one of those things. It's just the only reason why I said I all have tornadoes is because my tornadoes are going to come from a different spot than what you're going to expect them to.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, and again, if I call out Soulstone, it's only for the people who are soaking, or who just soaked.
Another thing, our range was way too far out. Everyone needs to be behind the boss, melee or ranged.
The only reason you should be out is if you're putting your tornadoes out. Otherwise, you need to run back in. There's no, like, range benefit to this fight at all. Bull, can we get you to eat the feast? And then we need the evoker buff.
Raid, this is why you're my favorite.
The pain.
I wish I could have seen it in the middle of a heroic fight, just to see a hunter go flying.
If anybody is recording, scope it out. It was hilarious.
Alright, circles to the outside. Get ready.
Target you.
Thanks, so.
Special coming.
Fuck, I had both.
Watch for tornadoes. Everyone behind the boss, please. Every single person behind the boss.
Watch your step.
Perfect. I love it. Watch for the circles. Bring them out.
Special coming.
Tank soak. Watch for tornadoes. Everyone behind the boss. Everybody behind the boss.
Watch your step.
Okay, we need to get a little better at that.
Phase change. Watch your step.
Need melee and range to stack for this.
Grab your balls.
Make it easy on the healers.
Grab every single ball.
Everyone stack on the tanks, please. In. Back in.
Phase change.
Let's take it back. Let's take it back. There we go.
Target you.
Get the circles out.
Special
Tanks up.
coming.
Tanks up. Watch for tornadoes. Everybody behind the boss when you can. Get behind the boss, please.
Watch your step.
Get ready to take your circles out. Iron tank soak.
Special coming.
I need more tank soaking. Thank you.
Soulstone.
Behind the boss. Behind the
Watch your
boss.
step.
Alright, that was on me. Too late. Oh, goodness. Take phase.
Phase change.
Need everybody
Watch your
stacking,
step.
please. Get your orbs and stack. In. Alright, you should have your orbs by now. Everyone, please stack. Out. In. Get out. Get out.
Phase
Let's
change.
try taking back here. Sorry, we're leaving a lot of empty spaces.
Pick up Dialia.
Circles to the outside. Get ready for the tank soak.
Special coming.
Watch for tornado. I'm gonna leave you some room. Get behind the boss. Everyone behind the boss. Oh, what?
Watch your step.
Sarah? Silly Sarah.
No, I didn't. I don't know. My purgatory broke. I do know
I was
that.
thinking silly because you're better than me.
No, no.
I'm bringing him back. Get the circles out.
Target you.
Tank soak.
Special coming.
Ouch.
Watch your step.
Behind the boss. Okay, let's start bringing them inside if we can. Stage 2's coming.
Watch your feet. Phase change. Watch your step.
Get your orbs and stack. In if you can. In. Out. Back in. Out. In. Out.
Phase change.
Okay, let's start them back here and do a little circle.
You want it back even further?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Alright, circles to the outside or as far as you can get them. Tank soak on square.
Special coming.
And I have
10 seconds to get behind the boss.
Sorry, Lucid.
Nah, you're fine.
Watch your step.
Are we gonna wipe up? Never mind.
Is this a wipe?
That's a wipe. We're close.
Special
One or
coming.
two more pulls and we got it. Do not release.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a blast.
I'm having fun. I like this boss. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I like that I have a better grasp on what the hell we're doing.
I think this boss is fire.
Nice. Did that not pick up anybody? Demi?
Nope.
Alright, I got you.
Alright, is anybody seeing something that, like, they can't get out of something or...
I'll drop a hammer.
Thank you.
In my opinion, we have a lot of times where the tanks get the soak and then move to position, and so it's sometimes can be harder to get to the soak in time because
Yeah.
we don't know where we're supposed to be.
Most of the time, that's me. It's when he's actively tanking the boss, and
But
I
he-
get the band.
So, I'm pretty sure since he doesn't have any frontals or anything like that, you could just stack where you're
Okay.
supposed to be for the soak the entire time until one of you gets until that mechanic, right?
Okay.
That
I thought
would
about
help
that.
a lot. Yeah.
Soulstone on me,
you could stay
please.
probably just stacked as a whole raid, and then the only time you move is when you got the tornado explosion.
Yep. We're still getting hit quite a bit with flame waves. That seems to be causing most of our damage right now. Most of the avoidable damage seems to be flame waves.
Soulstone on me, please. We need food on Lance, Josh, Sarah, You're Fired, and Gannon. There's a feast right here.
Sorry, I was looking at logs. That's my
No,
fault.
no, you're good, you're good. Oh yeah, where's the hammer? Where are you?
We
There
did
you
have
are.
we had 2 people hit by World in Flames on that last one. So we just need to watch that. I think that was the only major one other than Flames.
How many balls did not get soaked? That last ball?
6.
Okay. Remember everybody, top priority after the knockback. I don't even care if you have to stand and fire. If you take one firing shot, pretty good odds that we'll be able to keep you up. But the orbs really, really matter. Because they're a buff for you, and if you don't get them, they're a buff for the boss.
Yeah, and if the boss gets many buffs, then the soaks are going to become one-shots.
Yeah, that's what happened to me that time. Granted, we're also down half the team, but...
Yeah.
Alright, get your circles out. Tank soak on square.
Special coming.
Soulstone. Watch the
Alright,
puddle.
make your way behind the boss. Make your way behind the boss.
Watch your step.
I like it. Let's get him moving.
Watch your feet.
Circles to the outside. Circle on me.
Coming.
Alright, I'm seeing a falls and getting behind the boss. Let's start stacking on the tank for melee range.
Watch your step.
Everybody get back.
Phase change.
Everybody get back.
Watch your step.
You're not going to be able to soak your balls unless you're far back.
Alright, get in. I need ranged and melee in here. Everyone please stack. Out, in. Out. In. Out.
Phase change.
Let's bring him back. Alright, for this one we are not getting behind the boss. We're going to stack on the tank. When I say so. Get the circles out.
Special
Circle on
coming.
square, circle on square. Alright, everyone stack on moon, stack on moon, stack on moon.
Watch your step.
Let's get him back. Get your circles out.
Special coming.
Soak, soak, soak. Stack on square, stack on square, stack on square. Nice, it's looking better.
Don't get too close. We're going to get knocked back. We need to grab the balls.
Phase change. Watch your step.
Alright, I need everyone to stack when you get your orbs. In. Out. Everyone out. Back in.
Phase change.
Experiment. Get ready to take your circles out. Soak on square.
Social coming.
Potion.
Tornadoes. Alright, stack on me, stack on me, stack on moon,
Watch
stack
your
on moon.
step.
Nice, that was perfect. Alright, get ready to take your circles out.
Target you.
And stack on moon, stack on
Special
moon.
coming.
Stack on square, stack on square.
Watch your step.
And phase 2 coming. Alright, we gotta try to get those closer to... That's okay, I got it.
Phase change. Watch your step.
Ready to soak balls.
Once you get your balls, please stack on the tanks. Make it easier on your healers. Defensives if you have them.
Potion. Lock rocks.
Out, 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 out. Back in. In. Out.
Phase change.
And let's get back in this little corner and finish them off. Alright, circles to the outside. Stack on
Social
square.
coming.
Tanks, tank. Watch for the tornado. Alright, stack on moon, stack on moon. Everyone on moon.
Watch your step.
Let's get them out of here. Alright, everyone come this way, it's about to close off. And circle to the outside.
Target you.
Stack on moon, stack on
Special
moon.
coming.
Perfect. Take it, sir. Take it, sir.
No.
Watch your step.
Let's try not to freaking kill people.
Oh, that hurt.
We followed
Alright.
it. We have a res.
Yeah, we're totally fine.
Phase change. Watch your
Who do you want up? Sky, who do you want up?
No one. Just focus.
We have 2. Alright, we all need to get your orbs and stack. Out, get out, get out. Back in, burn, burn, burn.
Phase change.
Good job, everybody. Ugh. I don't know about you guys, but my neck is real tight after all that clenching. Good lord.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Alright. Everybody ready for some dragon flying? Dragon riding, whatever we're calling it.
Hey, did we change the
Yeah.
system?
No longer says bis and whatnot.
Oh, mother... Okay, so just so everyone knows, last night, in a fit of pure genius, apparently, I decided to do a race change and a name change. And I already had a character with this name, and so I deleted that character and I swapped his name over. And that meant that all of my add-ons are using the profile of that other, basically just like placeholder character. So I apologize. After we do this, I'll swap it over. But if there is anything particular, like these seem kind of crap. So if there's anything particular people want right now, otherwise I'll just swap to my correct profile right now.
Not gonna lie, I kind of like the simplicity of it.
Yeah. Hey, we're doing like Sims and stuff now. We're chilling.
Also, never mind, actually. I don't. At least for me, it didn't show the voting windows thingy.
Oh, you know why?
Yeah,
'Cause-
same reason.
Yep. Let's see. Profiles.
BRB 1 second.
You're good. Night Watch. Yeah, I think you guys are only made to be council members on this profile or something, so we're learning. Oh, and I'm not live logging. But I can be. How's that?
There we go. Thank you.
Cool. And then you're fired in Dialia, you guys have access?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Alright, you know what? I think we're gonna do the whole thing where I think we save time by just briefly going over the plan to make sure we're all on the same page. Everyone please click into my screen when I share it. Alright, it's up. Alright, so again, there are 3 phases. Oh, alright, thanks Gannon. Alright, Dialia, if you do want to contact any of your healer friends, we'll probably need them for,
Sure.
you know,
Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
for rec. Yeah. Okay. So real quick, remember there are 3 phases. First phase is going to be the tank mushroom soak mechanic that happens first, and then after that everyone's going to get rooted, so everybody group up under the boss so we get the roots as close as possible. At the same time, 3 people are going to get additional debuffs that have to be dispelled that leave puddles. So if you do have some kind of a de-root mechanic, a root free, make sure that you are using it on those people. And then those people just run out behind, but we're going to be doing the same kind of circular pattern here. After that, there will be a giant meteor that lands on the stage. Avoid the meteor, and then also the meteor will put out tornadoes just like before. Dodge the tornadoes. And then that's the end of the phase. That'll happen a couple times, I believe, once or twice, and then we go into the flying phase. Get to the platform as quickly as you can, but grab the green orb. Okay, then we're going to land on the platform. We have 30 seconds to break a shield. Then phase 2 is a different set of mechanics. So the mechanics, or the order, is going to be different. So it's going to be the roots and the tank soaks at the same time. So we have to free the tanks. And then after that, it's going to be the dispel mechanics, but that works the same way. If you have that debuff, run out of the group behind the boss, and you'll get cleansed. And then the seedlings will spawn. Max priority for this is to stomp on all the seedlings so they spawn adds. And then grab the feather and go to the next platform. The only difference with the third platform is that it's a combination that involves both the seedlings we have to stomp on and the tornadoes that go out. So it's just going to be a lot more crap happening at the same time. And that's it. Alright, we need to roll for the cloak. Can we get rolls in chat for Nut, You're Fired, and Serva?
We lost phase 3, by the way, so people know.
Yes, thank you.
As soon as we land.
Okay. Okay, You're Fired and Serva need to reroll because you both got a 48. Alright, You're Fired, cool. You're fired. Hit trade, please. Alright, cool. We got that taken care of. That loot was very underwhelming, but so it goes. Alright, let's do a quick ready check. I'll put a feast down for some people. Here you go. And then my soul stone's about to expire. If you could throw another one on me. Thank you. Flasks on Amalura. Can we get the warrior buff, please? Yeah, Demi, I mentioned the tornadoes again. That's during stages 2 and stage 3. Actually, sorry, it's stage 1 and stage 3. Stage 2 is stomping on the seeds. So we'll be dealing with the tornadoes here, but really all you have to do is not stand in the meteor impact and then dodge the tornadoes. Yep.
Oh, when we have roots, don't everybody stack in like one spot. It'll wipe. It's like a loose spread around the boss within melee range. It's like 150k per person.
If you can get out of it some way, like druid form switching and whatnot, don't stack. Leave the space for other people.
Right.
Disengage,
Help your
etc.
priest friends.
But if you can't, yeah, like a priest, stack with melee. Trust me, you don't want to be sitting in a puddle while rooted.
Yeah, that's why we have to unroot people as quickly as possible. But yeah, also make sure that it's going to actually be very similar to the last fight. You basically want to be stacked on your team almost the entire time. Yeah. Roots are priority. Ceilings on the ground are priority. I didn't mention explicitly, but in addition to root dispels, we can also just burn down the roots. That's why we're grouping, so we can AoE them down. And Dot just set up a nice little gate. Sorry, can we get buffs on intellect buffs, verse buff, and evoker buff? Druid buff, please. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so we got a portal here, so we're going to start taking the boss here, and then if you get a puddle, you can take the portal. Alright. Sarah?
Ready to give it a shot?
On your pole, we got this.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Bring him over to the edge, please.
AOE incoming.
Bring the roots in. Everyone bring the roots in.
Everybody bring roots in.
We need these roots killed immediately. Kill the roots. Alright, we got mushrooms coming. We need someone to take mushrooms. I'll get this one.
Take those out. Take those out behind us. And then...
Watch your step.
Oh.
We're
Is
missing
that
a
your
lot of
mushroom
stuff.
or mine?
I
feel like one of the mushrooms didn't.
AOE incoming.
Everyone bring the roots in. Everybody roots in. John, can you get a little closer to root? Oh, just kidding. Alright, mushrooms. We need to soak the mushrooms. This one's the tank. The number 1 and 3 are tank soaked.
Never mind on me. There we go.
Yep, still had roots.
We need to assign people to help soak.
Okay, nobody release, please.
Phase change.
Alright. Can you soak the mushrooms while you have active aggro?
Yes, you can.
Sarah, you have 1 and 3. Faded, you have 2 and 4 every time.
Got it.
Oh yeah, and you can just
release.
sorry, you
that,
can
right?
release here. I forgot. Sick. All right, I'll take another soul stone though. And actually,
Being on the map where you want him brought to the very first.
I would if it said can't ping this there. Yeah, right here.
You want him brought there.
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna walk clockwise around the room just like we did.
Okay.
Demi and Serva, you can release. We spawn right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I forgot. All right.
one thing to note for that, I don't know how much other people it affects, but it affects me, is if you blink with the root goes with you.
Yes.
Is that with
Yeah, I
or without
can't-
shimmer?
So be careful of that.
Is that with or without shimmer though?
That was with shimmer.
Shimmer, I don't believe breaks roots.
It doesn't. It just moves it.
Yeah, it just moves you.
Because I know that
So he
blink,
can-
like actually removes.
He can stay like back and then blink his root into melee.
Yep, that's what I was
Oh,
planning on
yeah,
doing.
that works too.
Must be nice.
Sometimes.
Food on Amalura, Sarah, and Dialia.
Okay, just to overemphasize, when the roots spawn, not a single person should be damaging the boss. We need every single person burning the roots.
And healers, we only have 3 healers, and we're going to have 3 or 4 puddles going out. Those have to be dispelled, so if you see somebody in a raid frames that has that debuff, obviously wait to see until they're out of the raid group a little bit, but pop it off for them, because it's going to kill them if we don't get them off very quickly. So healer priority is dispels, everyone else's priority is roots and or getting out of the raid group behind us. So we're gonna tank the boss here, and then if you get the giant soaky thing, you just take it back to where we're standing now, and that's it. And then get the hell out of the way once it falls off you, because it'll start dealing damage immediately.
So I'm just double checking. The roots can be mass dispelled.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no, not the roots.
Not the roots.
The spell can be mass
the
dispelled.
spell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
but-
does
not
make
the
sense.
puddle.
But only if people are grouped, and you don't want to group the puddles. So
The puddles don't stack in terms of damage. You could stack them. It's just that you need to move out after.
yeah.
It's just a question of will we face him before we run out of space?
And if you
But
do,
pretty
guys,
massive.
if you do get a big soak on you that you have to take out, use a defensive or use a potion. Healers will obviously be prioritizing you, but we're gonna need all the help we can get. There are only 3 of us. All right. And just let the tank pull the boss over here, please. Perfect.
AOE incoming.
Alright, watch the falling stars. Don't stand in the
Target you.
roots in. Everyone bring your roots in.
Roots in.
I need DPS
Nope.
range. You guys are way too far. I need the roots in. Stop attacking the boss. Get these vines up. Sarah, are you watching number 1?
Okay.
This one's mine. This one's mine.
Oh, that was the first.
That's yours. You missed the first one. Spawn behind him.
Wipe.
I think that we need to assign people to help with the mushrooms because they pop up
I'm
too
fine.
far and they
I
pop
just
too
didn't see
fast.
that one. I thought the one that I went into was the first one.
No, it's
My
okay.
bad.
AOE
And even if you started running from where you were, you wouldn't need it.
If you guys don't have it, Liquid did release their weak auras.
Yeah, I made it mandatory
It's
for
pretty
tonight,
good.
so everybody
Yeah.
please
You
install
linked
it.
not the right one.
What do you mean?
The one that you linked in, where was it? In the chat was just one part of it. You just you put in.
He linked all of it.
weak
I
auras.
linked
Oh,
all of
you're
it.
right. I didn't see the
Linked
third
the,
one.
It's
I
in
didn't see the third
it's in
one.
the
Never
thread.
mind.
Yeah, they're the last 4
I'm bad.
are mandatory. Alright, soulstone on someone, please. Doesn't have to be me this time. Yeah, mushroom is definitely tanks only. Tanks, you can pretty much, I'm pretty sure you can just straight up ignore him when the mushrooms happen.
Yeah, mushrooms are tanks only. I'll
Yeah,
try
there
to
was just no one in it, so I blinked into it.
No, yeah, that's.
I'd rather take my death instead of the damage to the entire raid.
And again, there is no reason to be ranged unless you have the big soak or the big puddle that's on you. Everyone else needs to be in melee range for this because it will make it a lot easier to group up the roots.
So I think the 3 that were on the outside were myself, a druid, and
another druid.
yeah. So
Two
that's
druids.
why we were out there, because we can get right out of it, like we
It
talked
makes
about.
more room for other people.
What do you mean get right
You
out
don't
of it?
So because
Oh, I can-
disengage, disengage and shapeshifting both just remove the roots.
Yep.
So you just don't group up. So there's more more area for people to group tighter.
Okay.
You don't have people that are just leaving immediately.
Okay, that's fine then, as long as you have that ability up.
Yeah. If you don't have that, then you're probably going to die.
Yep.
So.
Okay, Raid can do whatever he wants to do. Everyone else will just watch his body on the ground.
Boy got his weapon today and he's feeling a little spicy.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, when I mentioned that mushrooms are going out, everybody do not go in it, and me and Sarah need to be on top of it because they pop after 3 seconds. Alright, everyone watch out for falling stars.
Take him further, take him further.
Everyone bring your roots in, roots in. Alright, Sarah mushroom in 5 seconds. First one is yours. Mushroom. I'll get it.
Okay.
You go too far. You get the next one. That's fine.
Okay, I'm dead.
That was yours.
You really need to take those the spells really far, because this is going to beat our play area pretty hard.
Yeah, we're getting dispelled a little too quick.
And
I was on my way out there.
Falling stars, do not stand and stuff on the ground. It's moving nice and slow for us. Roots in, roots in, roots in.
Sorry, I thought I heard
Stop
somebody
attacking the
call for
boss. Kill these roots. Mushrooms are coming. Oh, it's just...
Swipe it up.
What?
The gateway's there for people who do get the spells. Just wanted to point that out.
Everybody can release here. Grab a feast, they're still up. Soulstone on somebody.
Give it to the tank.
There was last time.
Mm-hmm, that was.
Yeah, that's fine.
He gave it to the tank. I love it.
Okay, so when the mushrooms spawn up, there's 2.
No, they spawn in order 1, 2, 3, 4.
They do, but the circles are there, so I can see where the second one is spawning as well.
Oh, you can?
Mm-hmm. Because it's like a brown one, and then there's another one, and the one does go up quicker. I would have made that one, but we'll try. And since we're moving him such a far spot, you guys have to give us just a second.
Yeah, because we're not going to start hitting him to get, like, firm aggro until he's over here. We're just trying to pull him.
What were you going to say, Dahlia?
It doesn't. We don't have enough roots for it. I was just gonna we can roar it, but I'm pretty sure they come up more often than we can roar.
Was anybody logging? Again, my name changed.
I
messed
am.
up my settings, so... Okay, can you just link me the report?
It's in the chat, council chat.
Okay. I'm just gonna pull up the White Fest real quick so we can have it running while we're going. Alright, everybody got food? Let's check. Yeah, we do.
All right.
Alright, do not stand and stuff on the ground.
Target you.
Bring the roots in. Everybody bring your roots in. Mushrooms in 5 seconds. DPS, stay away from the mushroom. First one's yours, Sarah.
Okay.
Behind him.
Got it.
Oh, you're right. I do see the second. Okay.
Okay, I'm getting
this
my
out.
second one.
I'm taunting him up.
Watch your step.
Watch the fire beams. I watched a lot of people die to these. Do not stand in the beams. They will kill you.
How
like
many
that.
stacks do you want?
100.
7?
10. I took yours at 10.
AoE
Okay.
incoming.
Everyone bring your roots in while avoiding stuff on the ground. Burn the roots. Do not touch the boss until the roots are gone. Yeah, get ready for mushroom.
Yeah.
First one's yours.
Okay, I'm in mine.
The spells. Get those out. Get those out of here.
Okay, I'm in my second one.
Watch
Yeah,
your step.
Let's bring him back, because that's gonna fire beam.
Phase change.
Alright. Watch for whatever that is.
When you're in the air after mounting up, you can still get hit by fire beams. Don't.
Oh, they put the feathers so far.
Yeah, we were super forward.
Get there as fast as you possibly can. Running through the green will give you more vigor.
It gives, yeah, and also we want to hit all of the.
Yes.
That's should be one
Phase
more.
2.
I got it. Oh, someone else. Alright, we got roots coming in 3 seconds. Everyone come in.
Target you.
Bring your roots in, there's no reason to be ranged. Burn the roots, get off the boss, burn the roots. Alright,
AoE
avoid the falling stars, they're really easy to avoid. Mushrooms in 3 seconds, start.
Yep.
Bring her to the edge of the ring, please.
Okay, I got my first one.
I'm on the line. Get those out of here.
Target you.
Second.
Bacon. We got seeds
AoE
coming.
incoming.
Alright, we need to stomp on these seeds.
Target you.
Get these vines down. Oh, everyone's dead. Awkward.
AoE incoming.
Alright, we need to look at recap, see what's killing them. Yes, that's another thing I forgot to mention. The seeds do stacking damage, so we need everybody grabbing seeds, not just one specific person.
So if you have an immunity, it's pretty good. I believe that still works.
Yes, I support you.
I'm doing too many things at once. Here's a feast.
Yeah, so the tanks can grab a majority of them, but they are very spread out. So the tanks do need help. So if everyone can grab, like, what does it do? How much damage does it do? Can we grab 2 or 3 each? Is that
Yeah, I
possible?
grabbed 4 and it wrecked me. So
I
think
had
3
like
is probably
5
a
or
good
6
number.
and I just dropped.
Okay, here's what we're gonna try. See if it's possible. If not, and it doesn't work in the heat of the moment, help me out. But let's everyone try to grab 2. Try to grab 2 that are on the outside, and then me and Sarah and anyone else who can bubble will run through the rest. Does that sound like a plan? I'm just thinking out loud here.
Can you turtle them too?
Yes,
Anything that
actually.
counts as an immunity can eat most of them.
During the seed phase, we do need defensives, though. Even if you take 1 or 2, it's still a lot of damage for the healers.
Okay, I don't think the wipe report really is telling us anything interesting at this stage.
Honestly, just think we got to get some pulls, get some practice, get used to what's going on, and see it a couple of times.
Yeah.
This is a pretty hard boss. It'll take
Who
some
said-
practice.
Who said they had a healing friend?
She's still doing some stuff at the moment.
Yeah, she'll try when she can. Alright, let's do it. And remember, we're always tanking the boss to the edge so that people can run them back. And healers, it might help if you stand a little bit further back, unless we're doing roots, to help dispel, because the range is not that far.
Alright, avoid stuff on the ground. Please and thank you.
Target you.
Everyone bring your roots in. Roots in. Roots. 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 Focus the roots, get off the box. Mushrooms in 2 seconds. Get those out of here, please. Fire beam in 2 seconds. Please avoid it. I've watched a lot of people die to it already. We are bringing him away from the beam. So you have plenty of time to dodge it. Falling stars in 2 seconds. Bring the roots in while avoiding stuff on the ground. Roots in. Burn the roots. Mushrooms in 2 seconds. First one's yours. The second one.
Okay, got it.
Watch your step.
Okay, I got the fourth one. Alright, get to where the feathers are.
Wipe.
Feathers supposed to be here.
Back. If you're not going for the green orbs, do it.
Remember, we need all 10 of them. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect.
Phase 2.
Dropping a bubble. We got roots in 5 seconds. Get ready.
Target you.
Bring the roots in. Bring the roots in. And burn them. Get them down.
AOE.
We need the roots down. Watch for falling over. Mushrooms in 3 seconds. Why are roots up? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Heal absorb coming in 2 seconds.
Target you.
Taking them. We got seeds in 2 seconds.
AOE incoming.
Try to grab 1 or 2. If you can bubble, grab them all.
Target you.
Nice. Roots, bring them in. Bring the roots in.
AOE.
Everybody on the roots. Everybody on the roots.
Everybody did.
Everybody watch me on the roots.
Actively watching?
So,
Proud of you.
does stomping on a seed deal damage to us?
Yes.
Yes.
And
That's a stacking style.
every seed that you stamp on, you take more damage.
Okay. So that's the time where we need to prioritize defensives.
Yes. Or you press an immunity and just run over all of them.
Also, yes.
Okay, right.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I'm helping so much. Then I was like, I am so dead right now.
I saw that you were hauling ass around and then you just fell over.
Yeah, I'm rolling around like a fucking bowling ball, and then I just fell over. So, grab lock rocks if you need them. Lucid, you can release.
There are
All
also
right.
heal absorbs going out, so...
For the next 2 minutes, This is a judgment-free zone. What are people dying to, and when do you need help? Because there's a lot of deaths happening really early on that are probably just due to mechanics.
So when Falling Star comes out, I immediately take like a quarter of my health, and I don't see anything on the ground to indicate that I'm standing in anything, but it's just every time. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why I'm taking such a large amount of damage off of Falling Star when there's nothing on the ground, or at least when I don't see anything.
Let me try to... I'm looking through the wipe fast right now. Okay, stood in the small star fragments swirls after this falling star's explosion 3 times, taking damage. So there is a damage burst that occurs before the fragments fall that is not avoidable. So it's basically just a small raid wide before the actual things fall.
Okay, so I'm probably not getting hit by the shit on the ground then. I think it's just the raid wide. It's just surprising me. Okay. And the last one was my fault. I thought I shapeshifted, but I died in roots after I thought I shapeshifted, so maybe I went too early.
Yeah. Okay, if they can just join any voice channel, I'll pull them down. Dialia.
Out of curiosity, can we not have the dispels happen immediately?
Yes, so what I'm doing right now, and I think what the other healers are probably doing as well, is I just turn my camera around to look to see who's running away, and then, try to get you while you're a decent size away. That being said, especially for these first 2 platforms, we do not take up a lot of the platform, so we don't need to run them all the way out to Narnia. So I would say, if you are here, look at my character model. If the group is where the group is and you're here, you're fine, because we can always just move the boss up further anyway. So you don't have to run all the way to the edge of the platform over there or anything. In fact, if you run too far, the healers cannot dispel you, because we do have range limitations.
So another option is, now that we have 3 priests, we could just stack all the spells up, because it always goes on ranged.
You can pixel stack all the ranged and ahead of time, and then we can mass dispel them in order. So if your disc priest wants to take the first one, I can take the second one, and then they'll have theirs back by the next one. But all range should pre-stack as soon as they get out of the roots, because it'll always go in the ranged. So just pick a stack point person, put a marker on them, and everybody stacks there.
I'm sure that'll also be how it works on Mythic, so
it's very tidy. We do it all the time in my other one.
Yeah. It helps just not have people taking it from the dot, because you basically just immediately mass dispel.
We're also getting... We've got 13 deaths from Flame Surge, which means people are too far out on the platform right now. So we need to pull some people in. I've died from that as well. So we need to do better on that. Yep, don't be on edge.
The edge just straight kills you.
Yep,
so if you guys
it's a one-shot.
If you guys tank the boss kind of there, and you have a range stack, somewhere here, and then we just the next range stack is just to the side of that, and the next one is just to the side of that. Very easy.
Everybody see this marker? This is where you will try to stack up as perfectly as possible if you have the debuff, and then the priest will mass dispel you there.
Is this too far out? Because I think I've died near here.
Keep it closer if you can.
Sure.
Actually, you don't need to have it that far, because you just move out of it.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about
yeah.
it.
So I'm jumping up and down. My ping thing's not hooked up. I'm jumping up and down on my priest here.
Yeah.
And if the boss was there, the range would be here, and all of the range, regardless if you have the debuff or not, would be pre-stacked before the debuff comes out.
And then you instant mass dispel.
And then we instant mass dispel as soon as the debuff goes on the people, because it will be pre-stacked. All of the range moves out at the same time.
What about the roots?
Roots would just
It's
be
as soon as you get
in.
out of the route, you go to the stack.
Cool.
That's
Okay.
it. So all the range goes in to get the roots DPS down like AoE by the boss, and then they run back to the stack as soon as they're free of their roots. Don't stand out here in Narnia with your roots because it takes a lot longer to DPS you out. Go into the main group by the boss.
Yeah, we can definitely.
Are
do
you
it.
cool with druids being out here so we can shapeshift out?
Oh,
Yeah.
Druids
As long
are
as
not
you have a way out of your
always
roots.
there.
And if I can ask the Rep Pallies to, if you have the double freedom, use it probably on the priests because we have the most struggle with getting out of roots. So, okay, perfect. Yeah.
So just to
This fight is a wall.
Yeah. So just to confirm, the dispels will now be entirely up to the priests, right? I just want to make
Yes.
sure that Diala and I don't accidentally. All right. Cool.
Yep.
All right.
100%. So, Darkest Hour, if you want to do the first mass, I'll do the second. Yours will be back by the third.
Right.
What's up?
And
with this?
he's tanked where he's at.
No.
Pretty much.
Okay, I was gonna say what's up with this lock gate, but that's fine. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it can pretty much be there. And
Okay, sounds good.
yeah. And as long as we're this far away, you'll have plenty of room.
So like the second one would be there if we have to drop another one.
Even not that far. It's probably going to be in
You just
between.
walk next to it, yeah.
Yep, you just stand next to the last puddle. Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
something like that.
Is it all DPS that need to stack for the
No,
dispel?
only range.
Ranged only.
Okay, I'll call it out. Okay.
Yep. So just whoever's the range stack point, just go to that spot where we're going to stack. Everybody else pre-stacks with them. Regardless whether you saw you have the debuff or not, you stack anyway.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make our beloved circle right there. That is our range stack point. This person. Everyone run to the circle when it's time. Okay?
Perfect. Yep.
He likes the
And
guys
if
to
you
get-
die, you can blame the hunter.
Wait.
Nice.
Wait. What are we talking about? I thought the.
No, so because you have to keep moving, it's better just have a person to stack on.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. The person will use those marks as like a
guide,
reference. Like
yeah.
we basically make a line across as we go. But the person will be the stack point. So all the range should just like kind of try to pixel stack with that person, and then wait to be for the mass dispel to go off. Then run out of the circle. The circle does very little damage after it's after it's mass dispelled. So and we can stack them like pixel stacked.
Cool. All right.
Right, falling stars, please avoid them. Everyone bring your roots in. Run the roots ASAP. ASAP Rocky. Sarah, first mushroom is yours.
Got it.
Stack on square. What are you? Circle? Stack on circle?
Yep. Got my second.
See, very tidy.
Watch your
Alright, avoid the beams.
They fixed the thing where you can just stand in the middle of that.
Probably, because that was definitely a bug. Oh shit!
Alright, watch the falling stars. Do not stand on them.
I was not fast enough.
Roots in, bring your roots in. Lord. Mushrooms in 3. Need range to stack on. Where'd he go?
It took off. It took it off.
It's fine. We're here.
Good enough.
Fire beam in 3.
There you go.
Watch your step.
Okay, avoid the pillars of fire. That would be really good.
Everyone's alive, let's go.
It can't
Easy.
fly through the pillars either. It sucks.
Yeah, isn't it? Which is so funny though.
Make sure you get all the green orbs.
Good.
Very nice. Everyone to boss.
Group up in melee for DMZ.
Phase 2.
All right, we got roots in 5 seconds.
Target you.
Bring
Who
your
are we
roots in.
getting on?
Roots in, and burn the root. Falling stars in 2 seconds. Please avoid them.
AoE incoming.
We need these roots down faster. First one's yours, Sarah.
Yep.
Range stack on circle. Taking it.
Nice.
Alright, we got seeds
I
coming up.
did not.
Second.
AoE incoming.
Got a couple seeds.
Defensives.
Target you.
Roots in, roots in.
Watch out for falling stars.
AoE incoming.
Roots, roots, roots.
Mushrooms in 1 second. Need ranged stacked. Range stacked. Gorgeous.
Target you.
Alright, Sarah, you have 22 stacks. Seeds.
AoE incoming.
Use defenses. Do you have them?
Rock
Target
rocks, health potions.
And mine are done. I have none now.
Phase change.
Third phase is just the first 2 phases alternating.
Yep. Don't worry about picking people up, we can do it at the next area.
There are a couple of orbs behind the platform for this phase, so a couple people will have to go up, but otherwise, the platform.
Phase 3.
We're missing
Nope.
one.
One more.
I don't see it.
I was on it and I couldn't see the color change to red and I couldn't see the orb, so I hit a damn orb.
Yeah, the orbs are moving in the second transit. That's the problem sometimes.
Well, right, no, that part was fine, but when the sky turned red, I couldn't see them because I'm blind.
Soulstone on somebody when you get up top. And then here's a feast for everybody. It is time for break. Do you guys want to just do a 5-minute break so we can get more polls in tonight?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Yes, please.
I don't want to, if somebody's sitting there with a full bladder, I don't want to torture them. So 5-minute break starts now. See you guys back in 5. Yeah,
That was good.
That was an awesome fight. We're gonna clean this up and get it done in the next 30 minutes. We're gonna get AOTC tonight. And Jess is
think we
gonna
have
get us
one.
there.
We'd have
Thanks
a
for
lot more
thinking.
healers for that, friend.
Oh my dear lord.
know.
Not any
We're
pressure at
Well, you
all.
just
probably be
jinxed us.
running 5 or 6 healers.
I know.
Probably more like 6 for
I
that.
know.
What do you mean? We have 6 healers.
Exactly.
Okay, we're not counting the blood decays here.
Okay, that's not
You
fair.
can't dispel. No, you can't dispel, that's why.
I can AMS myself.
Well, we
You don't get the
basically,
debuff, that doesn't help.
us healers basically have to play Dispel Whack-A-Mole. So,
Yeah, that's the entire fight for the healers is that there's a gajillion debuffs that need dispelling at
yeah,
all
it's
times.
Dispel Whack-A-Mole. So, get your Dispel button ready because you're going to use it every single time it's off cooldown.
You got it. My spell has a 40-second cooldown, and I can only dispel
Yeah.
myself. So every man.
I mean, do it when you can. Legit.
Do it when you can. If you have one that'll get something off of you, you use it.
It ends up.
It's
stacking
a
the
magic
attack
effect as well, if that helps.
Let DK say hi.
All right, Raid. What the hell?
Damn it, Bobby.
That's favoritism. Kick him.
Kick him for what?
I'm waiting for the time I actually get. Oh shoot! I would talk more, but I have COVID and my voice is kind of rough. You couldn't tell.
That's what you get for being built like a baby.
You made me sick.
Yesterday I sounded like Shaggy from Scooby Doo, so I didn't say anything.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Polling boss, and let's go. Just kidding, just kidding.
Yeah, Amalura, if you're back, Serva, grab some food.
Do you know if Trix is joining us?
You know, he actually just whispered me.
Oh, she'll need a summon. We could.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, with adding 2 more DPS, I think we should definitely add another healer if possible.
What do you mean adding 2 more DPS?
Okay with 4.
You think so? Because we just added Amalura and...
Yeah, I mean, usually if you have 20 people, you'd only have 4 healers still. I mean, another healer is already bringing an extra, like, 120k HPS.
Okay.
Wait, has Amalura not been here this whole time? She has been.
No, she's been
Yeah. We're not
Oh, I
adding
just
anybody.
dropped it. Oh, is Trix not coming?
Like I said, he just whispered me. He fell asleep before raid and just got up.
Stop talking.
Did that summon go through?
Yeah, she was loading.
Okay. The icon didn't pop up on my frames. I was like, what the heck? Jez, I like your screen name. It's very clever.
Thanks. I was trying to find like creative ways to like get my kind of
your real name in there.
So my real name's Jen, but like I just go by Jezebel and everything. So my demon hunter is Jezebel, but then I have like this one, and then I have my paladin is Jezavark, and so I just kind of do little plays on it for stuff if I can.
I love that. Yeah, my real name is Sky, so I try to incorporate it as well so that people call me that, like, organically.
Yeah, mine's close enough to my real name that it doesn't even register.
Yeah.
Like your government name is Sky?
Yes.
Interesting. All right.
I named my characters after the band I was listening to when I made them.
Oh, that's pretty good too. I love how people come up with their names. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick ready check just because I'm not sure if I already clicked the button.
Anybody guess how I came up with my name?
Yes. You play a hunter. Alright.
Is it because you caused so many raid wipes?
And he's still doing it to this day.
On the ground.
Bastard. Alright, Fallen Stars, avoid them, please. We got roots in 2 seconds. Bring them in. Group hug, everyone. Burn the roots. Get off the boss. First one is yours, sir. Oh, I forgot to call it. Fire beams in 3 seconds. Please support. Falling stars in 5 seconds. Please avoid it.
AOE incoming.
Group hug for the roots. Burn the roots. Focus the roots. Mushrooms in 2 seconds. Range. Stack, please. We need to focus more on the roots when they're up. Watch the beams. These beams will kill you. When you get pushed back, don't get... There it is. Don't get pushed back into the beams. Do not fly through them either. Alright, we're missing... Okay, good. Everyone get to boss?
Melee range for AMZ.
Phase 2.
I like it. Alright, group hug for the roots. Burn the roots. Everybody please burn the roots. Immediately. We got fallen stars coming. Get the roots down. Mushrooms in 3 seconds. Range, I need you to stack. Stack on circle. Taking him, sir.
Target incoming.
We got seeds coming. Only grab a few unless you can bubble. Alright, we got roots, group hug,
Target you.
and defenses if you need them. Burn the roots immediately. We have fallen stars coming.
AOE incoming.
Get the roots down. Do not run until they're down. We got mushrooms, sir. Range stack, range stack. I'm taking him, sir. Got another round of
AOE
seeds.
incoming.
Use defensives for this part.
Lock rocks and potions, everybody.
Oh.
Phase change.
What killed us?
The...
Oh, we missed the seed.
Yeah, not
One seed blossomed into a tree. So.
Okay, that was still great. That was fantastic. Let's do that again.
Phase 3.
Dot, you just like damage over time effects, don't you? You just want to soak them all up. Alright, everybody.
Don't forget to
Everybody eat
repel.
feast, and let's get another pull in quickly. Soulstone. Put it on Sarah. Or Jez, that's fine.
Does anyone know why Raid's symbol keeps falling off?
Someone who has assist has.
It's a mechanic. It randomly puts markers on people.
Oh, does it put circle? Okay.
So find a marker that's not that marker. Then use a different one. Usually, if you look in bigwigs under the boss or DBM, you'll see what markers are going to be used because it'll show it. And then you just use whatever one it doesn't call out.
Square.
Yeah.
Both of those work. It uses star, circle, diamond, and triangle.
Yep. So use skull, square, or X, and you'll be fine.
Alright, I'm gonna keep X on him. That's where the range is gonna stack.
X is gonna give it to you. Flask on Lucid. And Evoker buff.
On you, sir. Alright, someone kick Demi. Alright, we got Fallen Stars coming up first.
AOE incoming.
Avoid them and get a group hug in once they're gone. Group hug. Need these burned down ASAP. We got mushrooms. And ranged, please stack on X. I'm taking him. And watch the fire beam. It will kill you. Please do not touch it. We got Fallen Stars coming in a second. Watch the Fallen Stars and get a group hug. Group hug for the roots. Burn it. Burn it, burn it, burn it. We got mushrooms in 2 seconds. And range, please stack.
Watch your
We
step.
got fire beams coming. Watch the fire beams, they will kill you.
Phase change.
Don't get pushed into them. Alright, when you get here, get melee ranged for AMZ.
Phase 2.
Oh, it's the best we've done. We got roots in 5 seconds. Might as well just stay grouped up.
Target you.
Burn them down. We got Fallen Stars coming soon. Everyone on the vines.
AOE incoming.
I'm taking him, sir. Range, please stack on X. We got seeds in 5 seconds. We need to use defensives for the seeds. Do not grab too many.
AoE incoming.
Make sure we don't miss any. Looking good, looking good. Defensives, defensives. Burn these roots down. We have fallen stars coming soon.
AoE incoming.
And watch the stuff on the ground. I'm taking him. We have mushrooms. Range stack. And we got seeds in 5 seconds. Let's bring them over here.
AoE incoming.
Use defensives. Do not grab too many.
Potions, lock rocks. Potions, lock rocks.
I like it. Cooldowns, defensive.
Phase change.
Oh, I love it. Don't get pushed into those pools. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let's not miss any this time. We are missing 3.
No, I'm still good.
Phase 3.
2. We need 2 more. 1 more. Alright, everyone above. AMZ, when you get there, can you do it, sir?
Yep.
If you're still in the air, you're gonna die.
Alright, range DPS need to stack. So if you could back up, Raid, thank you. Range DPS stack. We got mushrooms coming up, sir. And roots, group hug when you can. Group hug. Do not stand in the mushrooms. Burn the roots, burn the roots.
AoE incoming.
Watch stuff on the floor. I'm taking him, sir. Watch the beam, it will kill you. Please do not touch the beam.
Watch your step.
Mushrooms in 2.
Thank you. Watch the beams, watch the mushrooms. We have seeds in right now, seconds. Defensives on the seeds. Everyone use defensives. Do not miss any. Defensive, defensive.
Very nice.
Group hug, group hug.
Target you.
Taking him, sir.
Okay.
Burn the roots, burn the roots. We have fallen stars coming.
AoE incoming.
Burn the roots, burn the roots. Perfect. Avoid stuff on the floor.
Mushrooms happening now. I got my first one.
Watch the beam.
Watch your step.
Oh, that's sorry. Range stack on X. Range stack on X. I don't know where X is. Phoenix loud. Alright, we got
We
seeds.
do have 2 reses just sitting here.
Watch the seeds. Use defensives. Do not grab too many. There's a lot of them. I'm taking.
Okay.
We have mushrooms coming. Can we get Sir back up?
I got my first one.
Watch the fire beams. Do not die to a fire beam. I will laugh at you. I mean, no, sorry.
No, at this point, I will laugh at you
Watch stuff on the floor. Very nice.
too. Let's go.
Good job, everybody. Oh.
Congrats, guys. That was super clean.
Yeah, that was super clean, yeah.
I need water or something. I tell you what.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
great.
rats were raid leading, dude. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, great callouts.
I think my favorite part of that entire fight was I said stack on X, and he was like a mile away from everyone else.
And he didn't come to stack on us instead. It's great.
Yeah, that one
Dude,
has some
I
weird
was on his
overlap in the
ass.
last part because of the alternating. So it's like you're having these, the fire beams, and then you're stacking on, like, for the spells. It's awkward. So you never know where you're gonna go.
Wherever
It's okay.
Raid went,
I only
I
tease
was
him
like
because it
mine.
worked out.
It looks like literally no one needs the
Dagger?
How'd you even roll off spec for the Agi dagger, Demandar?
It was an option. I meant to hit transmog.
I hit the transmog.
Yeah, I meant to hit
think it's
transmog.
pretty much a transmog run. Or it goes to Amalur, I think. Those are the two options. I think that's no.
Is it an
they're
Agi?
the same thing.
We're back using?
It's Agi. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, it's just a Mog.
Yeah,
That's for my Agi set.
Roll for Mog for daggers, I guess.
Okay.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, if you want the dagger for transmog, roll 100 in chat.
Not to distract anybody, but
God damn it,
AOTC is directly in front of us.
It is. We're looking at him. Alright, 5 seconds to roll for this dagger for transmog. 5, 4, 3, 2. You don't get to roll twice. Faded.
I was gonna stab you, Fade.
I can't even use the dagger.
I know.
Stab him with the new dagger.
That does look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, this is another roll. No, you're right.
Alright,
Didn't
where are
that
we
open our extra vault slot, or no? No, that was Smolderon that did that.
I think that was Smolder
We're,
on
we're good for the
7.
tier piece?
Yeah, Smolder. For tier piece is Mystic. I'm unsure if we're rolling or not. Otherwise, it goes to your moon if we're not.
So are we taking it over on it or under? And if he drops the legendary X today,
Dude, if someone gets it, I'm gonna laugh.
2%.
So hard.
Why
Alright.
are you gonna laugh so hard?
My best friend, who's a
because-
holy pally, got it the first night. So
Wait, Zal got it?
yeah,
That's amazing.
and him and I and Milk and
He's
Kiwi
like
and whatever.
the person who needs it
we-
the least.
I know, but he does Rhett and Keys, but like we all helped him, and we actually got it built within 48 hours. It's the most spectacular looking thing I've ever seen.
You talking about the weapon?
Moon gets it. Yeah.
Yes.
Legendary.
Yeah, dude, it looks so sick.
Yeah, he's been doing keys with it, and some like big AoE packs. He's doing over 1 million for DPS.
So dumb. That's so great.
Dahlia, are you and Moon gonna roll for this, or you want me to give it to him?
No, just Moon. Get it.
Cool.
It's fine.
Alright, where is Raid Wipe? Where is Bull?
Yeah.
Hey, there's a lock closet up. You know what I'm saying?
Bull, yeah, you just have to get back on your mount and fly through that giant tear portal looking thing in front of the...
Don't worry about
Giant
it.
red
You just
thing.
sit there and look pretty. We'll summon
I mean,
you.
it's kind of a portal. It's kind of a tear.
You know, last
giant.
time we summoned somebody, they died.
it's the
Oh,
free
that's
frequency.
Oh, cool. Bull got here.
So, are we gonna look at people swapping to have like maybe one more healer?
Yeah, if somebody has a healer aspect that they're comfortable with, that would be appreciated, but I don't really know if anybody does. I don't see anybody on here who has done that for us before.
Okay, just one focus on grouping. Wait, is Raid Wipe back?
I was never gone.
Oh, you just suck. Okay, anyways. So for the phase that involves grabbing, what are they, seeds, feathers, what is it?
Seeds.
Final answer, seeds. Okay. We have 4 people in particular that need to grab them. 4 specific people. And when it's time to use them, I want you to use them in this order. We have Servac, Raid Wipe, Client Lee, and Nut Casserole. Any questions?
Does everybody he just called out feel comfortable being a seed carrier? Because it is a lot of pressure.
I'm sorry. Call me. What was it?
Yeah, what was that again?
So to be a seed carrier, is that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
You
he
can't get hit by literally anything.
Yeah, so Fata just called out 4 people who are going to be the seed carriers and the ones who have to bloom it to avoid the raid wipe mechanic. And those people are going to be very responsible for making sure that seed does not get burned and destroyed.
Yeah, so if you are not comfortable dodging mechanics or random things on the ground, no problem. We can give it to someone else.
And if there is something coming your way, you can drop the seed and somebody else can pick it up. Like sometimes people will get that like circle on them, for example, and they're carrying the seed. They can drop the seed and somebody else can kind of recover it. So just be aware of that. There is some weirdness with that sometimes.
Soulstone on somebody, please. You don't need to put it on me.
Can we give the 4th one to you, Demi?
Yeah, let's not stress. Let's not stress until we make it to P3.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Forget about it. Don't even touch the seeds. You see them, that means we wipe. Wipe on seeds.
So good.
All right.
Where do you want it tanked?
Hold up. Everybody, you know what time it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's where.
Real quick.
You just had to ask.
There he is. Why is he at the top? All right. Real quick, everybody. All 13 slides. Everybody knows about the fire puddles at the end of the stage. They creep inward over the course of the fight. The tanks are going to be facing the boss toward the outer platform that we're standing on right now. Everyone else will be standing behind the boss for these phases. If you get a circle, it's going to drop a pool. All you have to do is run that circle into the existing fire pools. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the middle like illustrated here. It could be kind of like over here. But as long as you get it touching the existing fire pools, you're golden. The heroic specific mechanic are these giant laser lines that form on people that create intersections. They go on 2 people at a time for a total of 8 people per round, like per phase that they go out. If you're standing in one, it's probably going to be okay. If you're standing in the intersection of a bunch of them, you're going to die. So if you have a laser on you, just try to position it so that it gives people some room. And if you don't have it on you, just make sure that you are standing out of the way. He then does the giant portal that deals damage based on how close you are to it. So when that happens, we're going to run toward the tree and get the hell out of the way. Do we want to go and set up a lock portal for that? I think that'd be a good call. So just between kind of like, yeah, you can use your judgment. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it right here.
Cool, thanks. After that, after the damage goes out, we're gonna walk him back to the exact same position, and it's just gonna be a repeat of that same phase. During the intermission, we're going to form this phalanx. So basically, the tanks are going to stay in front of him, and everyone else is going to create this V-shaped pattern on either side of him. The reason for that is because the balls are going to spawn that everyone can see this time, and if any balls touch him, we instantly wipe. So balls are, I mean, there's nothing else to do during this phase except for collect balls, so just do that. After that, we go into what I call the first real phase of this fight, which is where we have a combination of the flaming colossi and the friendly ads. The friendly ads will spawn either in the middle, on the right, or on the left of the stage, and then walk pretty damn quickly toward the tree. If the tree HP hits 0, we wipe, and then healers, of course, it is our job to pump these bad boys up as quickly as possible. For the majority of this phase, and I can't really think of any exceptions, your only priority is to get these ads healed up. The raid is actually kind of secondary, because if we don't get these healed up, we will wipe anyway. And then tanks, the colossi don't really matter in terms of where you tank them. You just want to make sure that they are not going to be in the path of the friendly ads, because if the friendly ads get near them, they turn into evil ads, and that is probably a wipe. All right. Also, the colossi, they don't really have any mechanics. They just pulse AoE damage in a 15-yard radius pretty consistently, so just be aware of that. Then he flies through with his dragon breath, dodge that. Then we get the line of ads that all cast, and so we're going to split the raid into 2 halves. Fade's going to call that out in a second. Tanks, you're going to basically take 1 colossi each to the middle of kind of like where you see them now, and then the raid groups, you will be split in half, just like we've done for every other fight in this raid. main priority for DPS is to interrupt. So if you have an AoE interrupt that you're not talented into, please talent into that right now, whether it's Ring of Peace or blanking on other things, Stun Totem, whatever. Make sure you have some kind of an AoE stop, as well as regular kicks will work for these. But if they get too many cast off, it's all raid wide damage and it will kill us. So kicking is number 1 priority for DPS. Number 2 priority, of course, is to burn them down. And then healers, number 1 priority here is still to continue healing the friendly ads. Alright, then we go into the same intermission, except instead of the balls, we get the 4 seeds that Fada was talking about earlier. We will have 4 seed carriers. They pick up the seeds and protect them. The only other mechanic during this, besides the raid wipe that we already discussed, is that some people will get circles underneath them, but instead of dropping puddles this time, they drop flame tornadoes that do not go away. So if you drop one of those in the middle of the team, we're going to die. So take those out as close to the lava, as close to the edge as you can. He also has a frontal cone, dodge it, and then the big seed mechanic, if we get there, is that 1 or 2 people need to bloom their seeds to create a safety zone, and then while we're in that safety zone, we're still going to take a crap ton of damage. But that's the entire fight, and after that it's just a DPS check to see if we either run out of seeds first or if he dies first. Alright. Let's fucking do it. Yeah,
Alright.
I called the breath judge, but it was just very, very into my stupid slideshow.
Yeah, there's I just had like a couple little tips.
Please.
Yeah, so basically if fire gets near those roots there, we die. So don't ever drop anything that's got fire or is going to expand out and touch those roots. If you put your lock gate back like over to this corner here, and then he can kind of face like off the platform, that works really well to get away from that. And then we can use the length of this area, I really need to fix my ping system, across the platform to run away from the next one. So that's sort of how we've been doing it, and it seems to work fairly smoothly.
I have a question about that.
Yeah,
so is the distance, are you saying that the distance between like here and here is greater than it would be from, say, like where we're standing to where he is?
Well, no, because you get it twice. So basically,
oh, and it lingers.
Yeah, so you have one that you have to run away, so we go over here to run away from that one. We do some stuff over here, and then there's another one we need to run away from. So we have to like have some space to do that. So we kind of make a bit of a triangle. I need to fix my pings.
No, you're good. Is the one on the side the first one or the second one?
The first one would be over where Doddington is, basically.
Okay. Yep.
And then the next one we actually just run, and we go across to the other side of the platform the other way. Or like I'm slow, so yeah, that way. Stepping into the existing puddles to drop your puddle is not going to help anybody. Just go to the edge and connect it, because it'll still just go on the edge anyway. So all you're going to do is take unnecessary damage if you try to be fancy and jump into the existing like black shit on the floor. So don't do it. Basically just connect yours to a spot where there's lots of space, and it'll just connect to the existing puddle. When you get a line on you, the best way to deal with that is, so if I had a line that was running this way, let's say, okay, so my line runs across, I'm not going to move this way because that moves the whole line, right? I'm only going to move along the length of my own line to dodge other stuff. So I'm leaving my line where it is and only moving myself within the line, because the line will go across the platform. Like, it's really long. So if I'm in an intersection when it spawns, I can just move a little bit along my line to avoid that intersection. But it doesn't move my line, so people aren't having to adjust and dodge as we're going with that. The ball soaks, they do damage. So anybody with immunities, paladins, hunters, and folks like that, please try to soak multiples with your immunity up. That makes it way easier for everybody. So we generally have immunities set, like, kind of split between the left side and the right side, and then they kind of run around and grab, like, 4 or 5 balls, and then, like, the next immune person immunes and goes around and grabs, like, the next wave, that kind of thing. So that worked pretty smoothly for us. So that way the damage is kind of mitigated, just a smidge.
Okay, and I also, sorry, I forgot to call out the most important mechanic for healers besides the ads, which is everybody is going to be getting this dot magic dispel the entire fight, and if you ever do not dispel on cooldown, it's going to overwhelm us. So thankfully we do have the priests. Jez, is there a good like strategy for having people group up for that?
You see people.
Yeah, so basically when we take the lock gate over to the side here, when we take it over to this corner, and everybody is kind of stacked on the boss, I'm going to drop a Mass Dispel to take all the ones that are left off of us before the next kind of phase of mechanics. And so anytime that because we should be fairly stacked behind the boss most of the time, anytime that we are and we're not running away from something, we'll try to Mass Dispel if it's up. It's only every 2 minutes, so we'll have to just alternate, but I'll do the first one when we get over there, and that's fine. Otherwise, it's single dispels on cooldown for all healers. 5 stacks, anything above that is going to be too many and it's going to start really melting people. So really keep an eye on the stacks. I have found a couple weak auras that highlight people's frames if they have it on them. I have one that calls people's names if it gets above 5 stacks. Like I've been doing all kinds of different research on that, but like you should be playing Dispel Whack-A-Mole basically the entire fight. If it's off cooldown, use it on somebody.
And so we also have 4 Mass Dispels. Because technically mine as well. So let's say Jez, you're first for the group dispel, Dark second, Lucid, you're able to talent into that, right?
Yeah, so like as long as we have Mass Dispels going out whenever everybody's kind of stacked up and there's like a few debuffs on people, 4 or 5 people have the thing on them, let's just toss a Mass Dispel if it's up.
Okay.
On that.
Yep.
But I'll get the one when we go over there to the other side. So when we run between where we are and like over to this back corner, everybody's pretty much going to be stacked up when they go through like a lock gate or whatever. So this is where we'll do our first one.
Okay, so I'm just double checking. We're gonna start here. We're gonna bring him here, and then we're gonna go across to here.
Yep. Make a triangle basically.
Let's do it, baby.
Yeah, and then your big Colossus dudes, like, try to get them together back here somewhere. We generally try to keep the ads on this back half so that once, and away from, of course, the healing ads, so that once the healing ads are through, we can deal with them before they get to the tree without too much interference. Because the lane from the overhead breath is going to go straight across the middle of the platform, is bloody wide. Just watch yourselves.
Yes, odds, left, evens, right, when it is time.
Flasks on Amalura, Faded, and Dialia.
Oh, the other thing, one last thing, I would put a marker for your seed bloom, like maybe like right here in the middle, and
that's where you always go. When
and whoever's turn it is to bloom it goes to that spot. Everybody goes to that spot because we've had it so that somebody bloomed it off to the side and nobody was expecting it there, and then like half the raid dies, right? So we don't want that to happen.
And everybody check your Howling Runes or whatever your equivalent is, because it has been 2 hours since we started raid. Alright, let's fucking do it. AOTC tonight.
On you, Sarah. Don't panic.
Everyone agreed that Smolderon was harder than Phyrax, so just, we can do this.
AOE incoming.
We got a tank frontal. Taking.
DPS should be behind the boss.
Don't stand. Get those to the existing fire. Existing fire.
Nice.
Watch the tank frontal.
AOE incoming.
Skedaddle.
Stay away from lines.
When you have these lines, try to move along your line. Like,
watch the tank
so you
frontal.
don't move them.
Otherwise, get ready to run. Run away.
I use Mass Dispel.
Tank
Stay away from lines.
I lied. 3 seconds. Take one. Alright, we got meteors coming. Avoid them. Bring those to existing. I like.
Basically, the only time you're going to move your line is if it's going to go through a pack of healing ads. That's
Otherwise, you can walk sideways along the line, and you can move it so people can still dodge.
Alright, let's back them up. Watch the tank frontal in 5 seconds. tank frontal. And run away. Use portal if you. Oh no, you can't. Just run away. AMZ if you can, sir.
Mass dispel.
I'm dead.
Stay away from lines. Target you.
I mean, that was pretty much all of phase 1, so...
Yeah,
I
great
mean,
job.
Now you've seen it. Yeah. It's literally, so just move along your line instead of moving your line back and forth. And... yeah, so sometimes the stacks build up because it is, there's a lot of people getting it. And so we try to toss an extra heal on those people, if possible, if you're rotting. And, you know, you need dispelling. We do see it on the frames, but maybe like, you know, if you have something like a self-heal, something that you can pop, that's helpful. Or we'll pop a heal on you while we're waiting for one to come off cooldown, if that makes sense.
I just want to emphasize that Jess did say that if you have a line going horizontally, please do not run vertically because that's going to hit every single person. Try to stay along your line.
If you walk along the line, right? So if it shows like the side where it's going to explode, if you walk towards or away directly at the line, you're not moving the line itself.
Yeah, the line should stay
It extends
still.
infinitely. It extends infinitely beyond where it looks like it's going.
Food on
The only
Serva,
time
Amalura,
you want to
Dahlia,
move
Raidway.
your line is if during phase 2 you get a line and it's gonna go through the ads. Then you can move your line. Your line will damage the ads. So that's the only time that you should be actually moving the position of your line, if possible.
Right. Okay. Are you there, Sirvak?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the only person?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to dispel all these because there's a lot of them that go out at once, and that's why we try to, when we group up, mass dispel them and try to get ahead of them. But yeah.
On you, sir.
Yeah, that 8-second cooldown goes for a long time.
It feels like forever.
AOE incoming.
Watch the tank frontal. Do not stand in front of the tank. Or the bot. Taking him. Watch the meteors. Do not stand in front of them. Take those to the existing fire pools. Watch the tank frontal.
AOE incoming.
Stick forward.
Stay away from lines. Target you.
Watch the tank frontal in 3 seconds. Everyone run.
So this is where you could put a lock gate over here, and it would group everybody together for a quick mass dispel instead of us having to run.
Stay away from lines.
We have
Target
a
you.
tank frontal coming. Don't be in front of the tank. Don't stand. Okay, bring that to the existing fire. We have a tank frontal. Don't be in front of the boss. Do not be in front of the boss.
AOE incoming.
Let's bring him back.
Let's get a mass dispel
Stay
now.
away from lines.
Come back, sir. We're not there yet. Sir, bring him up. Alright, run away.
Stay away from lines.
We have a tank frontal. Don't stand in front of the boss.
Run with the head.
Don't stand in front of the boss. Meteors coming. Avoid them. Bring circles to existing fire.
Phase change.
We have a tank frontal in 2 seconds. Don't be in front of the boss. I lied. The boss.
Yeah. You guys made it to intermission.
Alright. Phalanx formation.
Keep dispelling, guys.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone spread out.
Hold
Spread
tight.
out. The boss cannot get a single orb. Also, do
Remember,
not take.
Oh,
those with immunities, grab as many as you can.
Do not take all of them. They will damage you. That's a wipe.
Yeah. They do a lot of damage, so yeah, those with immunities.
Phase 2.
Pop them and grab as many as you can. Now, what you could do is, what do we have for immunities? We have, what, 2 paladins?
I was going to say, hold up. If you have an immunity, type F in the chat. Please do not joke around with this one. It's going to get confusing. If you have an immunity, F in the chat.
Okay. So what you could do is have 2 people per side, basically. First one pops an immunity and grabs as many as they can in the first wave of balls, and the second one would pop their immunity in the second wave of balls and grab as many as they can.
Okay, let me just check the teams real quick to see if people are already split up. So it's... Wait, if Faded has one, that means that Amalura has one.
I mean, that's fine.
Right.
I don't have immunity.
You're thinking of Sarah.
I was gonna say, are you thinking of me?
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
We have AMS. AMS can handle those.
Okay.
I was just looking at logs.
You're good. Okay, so Raid, you are on that side. Josh, you are on my side. Clanley, you are on side 2. And then, okay, so it's going to be Josh and Clanley are going to be the first 2 to pop their invols. So during the first wave of orbs, whatever's easier for you, I guess, but just try to run through the line of orbs like in one shot, and then as quickly as you can. And then the second phase will be Faded and I said Amalura because her name was in the chat and that kept throwing me off. Faded and Sarah will be the second invulnerability tank, and then Raid, you will be backup for, I guess, for right now. Like if we start panicking.
Well, and what you might do too is save a speed boost as well for that, or we could have somebody pop like Roar, so that they can have a better time getting through as many orbs as possible with that immunity.
Yes, sorry, I will call out. We didn't really call out sides. They're on the raid frames, but it's basically whatever side you're on. So, for context, this is left, this is right. So Josh and Sarah are left. Clanley and Faded are right. And then Raid, you're just kind of try to hang out in the middle, I guess.
So it's stage left and stage right.
Yeah, it's from where we're facing now.
All right, another thing. Let's try to shorten
food
time in between pulls.
Yep.
Just while we got countdown going, Josh, you're gonna be left with Sarah. Clanley, you're gonna be over here. Okay, cool. Go ahead, Sarah. Everyone else, you can handle 1, 2, a few orbs. Do not grab too many.
Everybody try to grab 1. Let's start with 1.
Oh my god.
Do not pull it on this box, you will just die.
Watch the frontal.
I precast that 2 every pool.
Avoid the meteors. If you have the stack, bring it to the existing pool. Don't stand in stuff. Yeah. Stuff, that's the word. Watch the frontal. We're gonna back him up a little bit.
AOE incoming.
We got lines coming out. Please do not move your line too much. Run with your line.
Spells.
We have a tank frontal coming. Do not be in front of the tank. And run.
I use my master spell.
We're going over here. Sarah, at the next one, can you use your
rock some potions,
Stay away
everybody.
from lines. Target you.
Watch the tank frontal.
Stop
Meteor,
moving with the line.
if you have your thing, take it out, please. Man, I need better terminology. Watch the frontal.
Spells.
Moving this way a little bit.
AOE incoming.
Nope, we're not running yet. We're just
Stay
taking them
away
over
from
here.
lines. Target you.
Those lines are going to hit roots. We're going to wipe.
Do not hit the roots. Do not hit the roots.
I don't think the line's hitting.
Okay, we're running right now.
Run.
We are running. AMZ, when you get there, sir.
Potions, potions, potions. Master spell now.
I used it.
Stay
I already
away
used
from
it.
lines.
We got one.
Cooldowns. Tank frontal, avoid the tank frontal. Take yours to the existing pools. Watch the tank frontal.
Blaze change. Watch your feet.
Alright, we need to spread out. Okay, Josh is dead, so I'm gonna go left. No, Sarah, it's up to you, Sarah. I need you to...
I'm on left.
Okay, I need you to collect most of the orcs if you can.
Yep, I am running.
Don't grab too many.
Get that orb.
I'm not fast enough.
Looks like I can pick up.
Phase 2.
So that's the gist of it.
Yeah. Oh, solid.
So it works. It works pretty smoothly with the immunities once you get used to it. Yeah, we just we might want to adjust the. I think I figured out my pings. We might want to adjust the lock gate to. Oh shit. This ping thing
aggressive.
There from here to like more that direction. Because we have probably like 3 rows of that stuff at the back of the room before we get to the gate. So yeah, that time it was just kind of too far back into the puddles, and that was fine. Also, when you're dropping your puddles, you can see how close the roots are. If you get a puddle and you're over here, there's lots of space in the middle of the room too. So if you have to run along the edge a little bit to drop it like over here instead, do that instead of dropping it closer to the roots, because it'll expand out and end up kind of like almost touching them if you drop it over in this corner. So just beware of the roots. That's the big thing, because if you touch those with that fire, we are donezo.
Okay, Doddington, what I'm going to tell you is when we run over here, we're going to wait until more of the permanent things spawn. And then when we're back in this corner, I can't ping anymore. When we're back in this corner, I want you to put your portal behind the boss so everyone can click it, okay? And we're going to send it over this way as far as you can.
Alright.
On you, Sarah. I'll remind you when it's time.
That's the maximum distance.
No,
Yep,
your
that's
distance
fine.
is fine. It's just placement.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
It's just because we get so many rows of that stuff like that forms before we end up taking the first one.
AoE incoming.
Watch the frontal.
And Dahlia is correct. The lines do not move. However, you move out of the lines if you do not have one.
Spells.
Watch the frontal.
Spells.
We're moving them forward.
AoE
Can we stop
incoming.
saying dispels? It's not helpful.
Stay away from lines. Target you.
Watch the frontal. And everyone run. I'll use AMZ first, Sarah.
Okay.
Master spell.
Watch your line.
Stay away from lines.
And watch the frontal. Watch the meteor. Watch the frontal. I'm gonna place him here. We're gonna move him, and then let's get that locked portal behind him.
Stay away from lines.
That's a good spot. I like it. Watch the frontal.
Run.
Run. Use a portal. AMZ, sir. And defensive.
Stay away from
Watch your lines and watch the frontal.
Blaze change.
Yeah, just kidding, I lied. Let's group up. No, don't group up. I lied right to your face. Josh to the left with Sarah. I will go to the right with Clyde. Raid to the middle. Good job. Alright, next one's me and you, Sarah. If you touch more than one orb, please use a defensive. Very nice.
Phase 2.
What is killing us right now?
Oh, we didn't do the DPS check, I think, on that one. Because basically we have to break the shield. So what we need to do there is use all of our cooldowns to break that shield as fast as possible. So anything that you have available at that point, plan for that. So that was at 2 minutes and 51 seconds that we just wiped. So anything that you can have back up for like that 2-minute mark, make sure you keep it for this shield. Okay?
Other than that, I liked what I saw. Let's do it again.
That was awesome.
Yep.
Soulstone. Can we get warrior buff and evoker buff?
Don't forget to repair when you need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a little. I don't need to drop. Haha. Love it.
On you, Sarah. Remember, do not hit the boss before Sarah. You will get one-shotted.
Really good job, Sky, on those dispels. Holy shit.
Oh, thanks. I took a page out of your book. And I set a sound when it comes off cooldown.
Absolutely. Yeah, you just basically play whack-a-mole. There's always somebody needing the spells.
Watch the meteors. Please don't see them. Bring them in if you need to. Watch the frontal. After the frontal, we're going to move.
AoE incoming.
Don't stand in that.
Stay away from lines.
After this frontal, we're running. Everyone run.
Run.
Place names it.
Stay away from lines.
Watch the frontal. This one's mine, sir. Watch the meteors. Bring those out. After this frontal, we're going to bring him back to the corner.
AoE incoming. Stay away from lines.
Watch the frontal, sir. And we are running. Use the portal, and then AMZ when you can, sir. I died. I'm down.
Master spell.
This guy's down.
Stay away from lines. Phase change.
Yeah, we don't have a. I don't have a mask for that one.
I was saving it for the next one.
Yeah, I do it where we land. When we land on the side there.
I could do it for that one.
Let's go ahead and wipe it.
I mean, that one seems like a good one for a revival, just because we're moving, and we can also benefit from the heal you get with the revival.
Yeah, that's true.
Phase 2.
That just helps us with running from all the way across.
Just kidding. Here's another feast.
Good job, go. Like we're getting pretty much all the way through P1 smoothly, which is awesome. So, and you guys pretty much got through the entire intermission as well.
Yeah, and then we'll just lust during that intermission for damage. Thank you for buffs. Everybody's looking good.
Is there lock rocks down?
There could be.
Yeah, I've only got one left.
And come.
Dot has infinite. Alright.
Let Sarah hit it first so you don't get one-shotted.
AoE
Dot wanted to die.
Dude, I wait
Hey, watch
every
the
time.
frontal. Watch the frontal. Nice.
He wasn't the first hit.
Watch meteors. Watch the frontal. After frontal, we're moving him back, so get ready to move. We're moving.
AOE incoming.
Please do not
Stay
dance with
away
your
from
line.
lines.
Watch the frontal. After frontal, we are running.
Run.
Everyone's running.
Stay away from lines.
Please do not dance with your line. Watch the frontal. Red wipe. And please do not stand in these meteors. Let's make room for those. After this tank frontal, we are going to run. We're not running, we're moving to the corner. We're moving to the corner.
AOE incoming.
Please do not dance with your
Stay
line.
away from lines.
Watch the frontal. And we're running, we're running. I misclicked. Let's get AMZ down. And defensives if you have them.
Potions.
Stay
Potions.
away from lines.
Watch the tank frontal. Watch the tank frontal. Watch the tank frontal. And avoid the meteors.
Blaze change.
I lied. There's a lot of people dead. Alright, so we're gonna have to get the first set of orb. We need people in the middle getting orbs.
Yeah, that's cool. I just wanted to see how many I could soak before I died. The answer was 3.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage.
Yeah. That was without a defensive though. I just wanted to test like the raw.
Oh yeah.
Phase 2.
The raw damage.
You'd have to have a pretty like hefty defensive. It's like not impossible, but
Do they do a like a dot, or is it just the initial damage?
Just
that
the initial
hits?
damage, I think.
Sky, can you talent into the what is that? Like the magic one where if you pop it, it returns all the damage, and then just run through them.
What
Yeah.
the flip are you talking about?
In
Oh,
the
yeah,
Quest country, you have a where whatever I think it's dispel magic or disarm magic or something like that. It's an on use, and usually what it does is if you have a magic ability on you, it redirects it to the target, or it'll absorb a bunch of magic damage. You can probably pop that as well.
they're 209k for each
diffuse
orb.
magic.
Diffuse magic, that's what it is.
Well, it only transfers active harmful stuff, like when you pop it, so...
Well, it also reduces magic damage
It
too.
reduces magic damage.
Yo, yeah, yes. That is a
It's
good cooldown.
yeah, so it's 209,000 shadow flame damage for each one.
Well, I think this other one is also pretty good in there. I don't know.
Flip,
Mark of the Wild.
Dahlia
Mark of the
Flip.
Wild, Blessing of the Bronze.
I could also be added in that rotation then. I'll use Ice Cold, which does 70%
I can
reduce damage.
pick up like 3.
Yeah, as long as you have a really, really hefty DR, you're probably alright.
Yeah,
it's
for
not
some
all
reason I
of
was thinking it was a dot, so Ice Cold.
No,
wouldn't-
it's
wouldn't
just a
handle the dot.
burst when it hits you, yeah, so you should be okay.
Also,
anyone change
we had 4 people not use their health stones. Make sure you're using health stones when you need it. On you, sir.
AOE incoming.
Watch the front. Watch the meteor. Please do not get hit by meteors. After this frontal, we're moving him back. And we're moving him. Everyone move.
AOE incoming. Stay away from lines.
Please do not dance with it. Watch the frontal. And we are running. Everyone run. AMG. Please do not dance with your line.
Stay away from lines. Target you.
Don't get hit by meteors. After this frontal, we're going to the corner. Get ready to move. We are moving.
AOE incoming.
Please don't dance with your lines. After this frontal, we are running. Use defensives. We're running. Use the portal.
Cover 11.
Defensives, AMZ, Sarah. Do not dance with your lines.
Target you. Noise change.
Nice. A little better. Alright, let's get where we need to be. Make sure we have some people in the middle by skull too, please.
Lust. This is a damage check. Do damage.
Oh, we were way ahead.
Okay. I was too busy looking at everybody's freaking health bars jumping around. Good job, everyone.
Right.
Running out.
We are running.
Yeah. Go towards the tree. There we go. And then we're basically
Phase 2.
good here.
Watch the frontal, watch the front.
Stay away from lines.
Don't dance with your lines. Healers, we need to run those ads.
Yeah, healing ads are up, guys. Once they get a little bubble around them, they're good to go.
Watch the frontal.
I wish they'd show up on my raid frames.
Don't dance with your lines. Get out of the meteors.
Trust me, me too.
Target you.
Oh, this is okay.
We need to make sure we're not around those ads, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Next set of ads is, right there. It will destroy them, so...
Oh,
Get out of that. Get out of that. Do not stand in that.
Healers, focus there.
Stay away from lines.
Don't dance with your lines. Sarah, you're going. Go right. Go right. This one.
Potions.
Oz left. Even's right. We need to get these ads. Healers, we have ads.
Can I grab an innervate from somebody?
Run.
Everyone needs to be focusing these ads.
That's on you.
These souls need to die.
Stay away from
I don't see
lines.
anybody on the left side with me except for Dot. We still need these ads. That's why.
This is the hardest part of the fight because, like, the healers are really occupied with the other stuff. So everybody really will have to probably keep some personals for this part. Because those big guys are gonna pulse some damage. So use defensives, personals, heal pots, whatever at that point.
Do you want... I could stick with, like, them, because healing the ads as a disc priest is kind of...
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll just... If you do 3, you focus on that, I can just, pop, atonements on everybody, and then it's easier for everybody with so much damage going out.
Well, and that's perfect, too, because you'll also be DPSing the ads, so they'll go down faster.
Yeah, like I'm just spamming flash heal and not hitting anything, so I'm doing no healing to those ads, so it's useless.
Sounds good. Yeah, you stay with the group, and the rest of us can look at these ads. Because once we get the bubbles on them, we can go back to what we were doing. The bubbles mean that they're basically like ready and invincible till they get to the tree. So as soon as you see a bubble, you can heal another one.
To answer your question, yes, the tanks can use slappy hands. Mine was on cooldown because I
So was
forgot
mine.
about it.
I'll
Okay,
try
so
to make sure we have it. by then.
Right, so when we pull, we can use our slappy hands off the pull, and then we'll save it afterwards.
Okay.
So it should only have a downtime of like a minute.
Can we get class buffs up, please?
Everyone, okay, remember, check your groups right now. Odds left, evens right for that phase. I only saw one single person helping me with ads, which was Dot.
I'll help you with that.
Okay, so odds left, so that means I am left. Okay.
Yes, we can stack the ads, but we can only get them so far because they do not move.
Let me look here.
Theoretically, we may be able to grip a stray friendly ad out of the path of danger, but I haven't really tried it much. But theoretically, it would work pretty. So yeah.
Amalur, do you want to put the Blizzard mana buff on the Druid or the Holy Priest, whichever one needs mana more? Because it ain't me.
Yeah, it's not me either.
Me and mana have a complicated relationship.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have 20 minutes until Raid Night is over. Let's try to shorten these intermissions.
AOE incoming.
Watch the frontal. Everyone needs to avoid meteors. After the next frontal, we are moving him back. We're moving him, everyone move with me.
Stay away from lines.
Do not dance with your line. Watch the front. We're running, everyone run. There is an AMZ up. I see 3 people not in. Please do not dance with your lines.
Target you.
Watch the front. Avoid the meteors. After this frontal, we're going to the corner. We're going.
AOE incoming. Stay away from lines. Target you.
Please don't dance with your line. After this frontal, we're running. Use defensives. Use your defensives. Let's get AMZ, sir. Everyone in AMZ. Please do not dance with your lines.
Target you.
Watch the meteors. Oh, I messed up. I accidentally just used my slappy hands.
I did too. But I have Gorfines, so.
I don't think I do. I think we have too many dead. Question mark.
Yeah,
You wanna wipe it?
I would say, yeah.
Alright, let's wipe it. We can run into the boss.
Yeah, if you touch that circle in the middle underneath them, that's the death area.
Phase 2.
I've touched the edge of that before, and it's not at a good time. But if you need to wipe, it's quick.
Alright, it looks like we had a good amount of people dying to the... I forgot what it's called. The... circle. What is it? Help me.
The portal?
No. I'm forgetting what this is called. It's the meteors. Meteors?
The swirls on the ground, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let's just say that the
Swirling
swirls on the ground.
Firestorm?
I saw a good amount of people die to those. We need to be avoiding those. In our second run, everyone needs to be using defensives. Even the tanks are using defensives.
Class buffs, please, and flask on Amalura.
Let the tank hit him first, please.
Yeah, it's
Dimmy.
immediate death otherwise.
Jimmy, you're just only defensives.
Yeah.
AOE incoming.
Watch the meteors. Watch the frontal. After this frontal, we're all moving backwards. Right now.
AOE incoming. Stay away from lines. Target you.
Watch the frontal. After this frontal, we're running.
Run.
Everyone in AMS. AMZ.
Stay away from
Do
lines.
not dance with your line. Meteors in 3 seconds. Watch the floor. After this frontal, we're going to the corner. We're going.
AOE incoming. Stay away from lines.
After the next frontal, we are all running. We are all using defensives.
Run.
I just
Run.
DC'd.
AMZ when we get there. Don't forget about your health stones.
Your revival.
Stay away from lines.
We have too many dead.
Target you.
It's my bad.
I always use revival when we're going from the middle to the left side.
You want to save that for when you're going from right to left, might be better.
Okay.
Healers, make sure you're dispelling yourselves too. Because if you're dead, you can't dispel anybody else.
I don't even know what killed me there. I felt like I DC'd and then I just ended up on the ground.
Well, if we look at the death one,
You got frontal.
Lucid had the dot. Raging Flames is what got Doddington. Me
I
was
DC'd
the
mid-pool.
Blaze line. Yeah.
Yeah, that blaze line was moving around a lot. I got hit
Yeah.
twice because people were moving.
Gotcha.
And then a few more folks had the dot. Yeah, there's a couple to Blaze line and yeah, Raging Flames is which one?
Those blaze lines, like when we're moving and then we get stacked, they come out. Can we get a call out to like get the hell out after that? Because I think the issue is we're all so clumped together, and then
Yep.
those blaze lines come out. We all have to move, so everybody's moving because they're stacked, and then you can't get anywhere.
Yeah, so just spread out a little bit, and then the Blaze lines kind of come next, basically. So as soon as we get over there, like we get our dispel out on everybody, and then everybody can just kind of like spread just a little bit because we know the next thing is going to be those lines. Yeah, Raging Flames happens during the firestorm. That's just the area damage.
Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, and Vantage runes are not a bad idea if you have one.
Yep.
I'm playing an alt. Alright.
AOE incoming.
Watch frontal. Away from the meteors. After the frontal, we are all moving backwards. Back up.
AOE incoming. Stay away from lines. Target you.
After this frontal, we are running. Alright, book it. AMS 3-2. Please do not dance with your lines.
Stay away from lines.
Watch the frontal, sir.
Oh,
Oh, you have it. Oh, live. Watch the meters. After this frontal, we're moving to the corner.
AOE incoming. Stay away from lines.
Please do not dance with your line. Unless the frontals are after.
Run.
Run. We're running. AMG when you can. Defensives. Every single person defensive.
Stay away from lines.
Don't dance with your line.
Raise charge.
Very nice. Everyone's still alive. This is the first time every single person's been alive. Let's get where we need to go. Paladins, get the orbs on the sides first. Tanks, take it after. Everyone, catch the strays. Gosh dang it, I did it again. I keep using my slappy hands.
Phase 2.
Odds left, evens right. Wait, right it.
Run.
Not right it. Yeah.
Go to the tree and then we'll split up.
So we'll all meet in the middle. Watch the frontal. Watch the frontal.
Stay away
Please
from
don't dance with your
lines.
line. Watch the frontal. And watch the meteor. Healers, we need you on those
Stay away
ads.
from
Hit it
lines.
soon.
Target you. Knocking back.
Alright, let's focus ads. Watch the breath attack. Odds left, evens right. Healers, focus on the ads. One more time. Odds left, evens right. Sarah, you're on the left.
I am on the left.
Wait, are you odd?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm in the first group.
I messed up, sorry.
Run.
All good.
Okay. Just get away from that.
We need these ads down. Forget the
Stay
boss,
away
focus
from
on the
lines.
ads. We have a soul left.
We lost 3 ads that time.
Healers, we need to focus on the ads, please.
Well, that was lines and stuff going through it.
Oh shit.
Ouch. Yeah,
That's
we
a
lost.
lot.
We lost pretty much that whole group. That was lines and stuff going through those ads. So yeah, that's the only time you're gonna move your line, is if it's gonna go straight through those ads.
Knocking back.
Oh yeah, and sorry. What just killed us there is the Colossi exploding. The Colossi, if they get to 100 energy, they explode. So you got to burn those things down. Do not focus the boss when the Colossi are up. Or if you do, it has to be a cleave situation.
And there's a couple like DPS check things like that in this fight.
Yeah. it's hard to call them all out at once because there's so much stuff happening here.
You guys almost got through P2 though.
Yeah.
So We got to
What do
like
you mean,
the
you guys?
third or
We.
fourth.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Jazz. We.
I'm just an honorary guest, I
You
guess.
We are very grateful. All right.
I used to raid lead and then I retired, so.
I can imagine why. Let's get
Can I
burst
get
buff.
block rocks, please?
Okay, just a reminder, the final boss, these bosses are not like past bosses. When ads spawn, we do not cleave, we focus the ads. Do not touch the boss.
Yes, you can only cleave into the boss. You have to focus the ads.
AoE incoming.
Watch the meteors. After this frontal, we're moving. Everyone move.
AoE incoming. Stay away from lines.
Bring him a little more to the right, sir. That's good. We're gonna run after this frontal. We are running. We are too close to this one.
Stay away from lines.
Please don't dance with your line. Watch the frontal. Watch the meteors. After this next frontal, we're going to the corner.
AoE incoming. Stay away from lines.
After this frontal, we are running and we are using defensives.
Run.
Use portal, defensives, AMC when you can, sir. Don't dance with your lines, burn the boss.
Target you.
Alright, spread out, get where you need to be.
Phase 2.
Alright, everyone on Skull, let's meet in the middle. Not Skull, Skull's too close. Meet in the middle. Watch the frontal.
Stay away from lines.
Don't dance with your line.
Ads are up. Killing ads.
Do not let your line touch the ads.
Stay
Hey,
away
let's
from
need a bubble on
lines.
that other one.
Watch your
Watch the,
lines.
watch the circles.
Looking back.
Everyone on the ads. If we don't kill the Colossals, they will explode and we will all die.
Everybody needs to keep your own health up during this phase.
Weapon.
Odds left, evens right.
Stay away from lines. Target you.
Now we just lost a bunch more heads. Looks like. Oh, these ones are the same ones from before. Ones in the middle, just keep them clear, guys. Right in the middle.
Focus down the Colossi and the
Colossi.
casters.
Run.
Alright, they're good. They have bubbles. Let's move away and then we're going for the next set.
There's too many ads up, way too many ads up. Don't touch the boss, kill the ads.
Stay away
Alright,
from
they're
lines.
off to the side this time.
Do not let the lines touch the good ads. We like them.
Yeah.
I got them
away.
Oh, yeah, no, they got hit. They got too
One
close.
got
all
hit,
that.
and then that one screamed and got the others.
Yeah.
Back on the ball.
It was a very rough fight.
Pick up Jez.
Stay away from lines.
We're gonna focus these ads again. Everyone on the ads.
Healer ads are on the far side.
I don't think they're gonna make it to the tree in time. Yeah.
Yeah, the tree is dead, and then so are we. As soon as the tree hits 0, we just die. So, the ads are the only way we heal the tree. So.
Well, everybody, that is time in raid. Yeah, that was awesome. I was really worried that Smolderon would be a a total block for a while, but we did it. I do have some fun news to announce before everybody hops off, so just give me 1 second.
Do we get to watch your screen for the news?
No.
Awesome frog tonight, guys.
Yeah, and again,
Really good.
we cannot express our gratitude enough. Like really, but not just filling in, but also like helping coach. Very clutch. So we had a couple of trial members with us the last few days. We had Dot, we had Bull, and I think yes, we're gonna have 2 more next weekend. But Dot and Bull, as long as you're happy with the team, I think we're all very happy with you guys and would love to, take you out of the trial phase because we don't even want to do trials in the first place. So, if you're a fan, welcome to the team. And yeah, same thing next Friday. We'll down this boss, get AOTC real quick, and then we'll get to breeze through the first few mythic bosses and actually get some pretty sick gear. And that's it.
Are there the logs for that fight being posted?
Logs are in the NW Logs channel. I always live log unless I change my character's name and it turns off